Hey, and what's going on, everybody? Let's get this. I was working with this, and then I had my super chatters in there. So let me just hide that real quick because I actually meant to have that as a donators. So anyway, I've got that set up somewhere else. So what we just a little bit new kind of look here with what's going on with stream. So I'm gonna have super chatters down here, which is going to give us an opportunity to thank all the super chatters that come in. Most of the time, our donations come in through PayPal and through other assortment, facilities, and I usually run that there. So what I'm going to do is kind of switch it up a little bit to where that is the donators that use PayPal and Streamlabs, and then our super chatters are going to get a special scroll up here when we're playing the game. So I guess I went through that and I lost that one. So a couple things that I'm seeing right now that I need. We passed 4,400, like, phew, 46 subs to go. So let's go ahead. Let's pull our subscriber goal up. Let's go ahead and do that right quick. Let's see. We'll make that there. All right. So now it's just one of those things, man. Come in with the by the seat of my britches here. All right, so 45 is the big goal tonight. Woo! Let's do it. Hey, and Robert Beasley, thank you there, buddy. So happy to be here for your $2. Thank you, man. Appreciate that as always, guys. You guys are always big shows of support here, and that is awesome to see. So let's get the game up here a little bit. See the shoot. There it is. There it is again. All right, so let me hide that. There we go. Ugh, I can't believe I did that, and I think I deleted the other one. So we basically deleted the wrong thing. So that's okay. We can fix that. No big deal. All right, so let me throw some quick shout-outs here. So Spyro28, what's up, man? Mike, hope you're doing well. OGC Gaming Ace, Brennan Banks, Nick T, big ol'. So special shout-out there to Nick T because he redid our emotes for our sponsors. So you guys feel free to use those. They look really good on the mobile devices now. Look really good up on the look really good on the mobile device, the iPads, iPhones. So we got Making the Gold, pulling an FTG, and the other one is plugging into FTG. I always say plug into something. You literally take your plug and plug into a wall socket that's got a source and be a part of what's going on. Be a part of the grid. So Nick T with a big super chat, as well as an arrival there for a subscription there with Nate. So thank you there, guys. And it looks like I wonder if my donation alert here. And there's another one there from Joseph. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate this subscription. As always, guys, it's awesome. Yeah, Nick T. So no lumberjack shirt. Go change. No, my lumberjack shirt was in the wash. So, sorry, my bad. All right, so Robert Bees has been waiting on it all day. Well, I have honestly been looking forward to seeing you guys. Hoping for more big numbers. If you're just joining us, hit that like. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe as well. You're going to like it. At least I hope you. I say you're going to like it, but I hope you like it. Yesterday we had two great special guests came in. Raptor came in, hung out with us for a bit, as well as the devs for this game. So I'm hoping maybe at some point in the future they'll stop back in and check back in with us and say hey and see how things are going, especially after they update a few more. That would be absolutely awesome. You guys have obviously been liking videos, been watching, and going back and watching things. So thank you. Much appreciation here. Much love to you here from FTG. So let me continue on here. Sweet Ride 29. Oh, yeah. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. And Matt Madsen, Brian Walk, and Robert, yeah, Optimal Gaming. What's up, man? Matt D, CJ Films, 2890. Hope you're doing well. There's Matt and Optimal again. You guys are awesome. And Mike Torkelson there with $2. Can't wait for more. All right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I feel like our little donation alert there, or it's cutting off our text there, so I'll have to check that out. That's I didn't change that, so I'll need to make sure that yeah, I'll double check that. So I want to make sure it shows y'all's messages down there too. So yeah, Sweet Ride. Yeah, you remember that? No, I didn't. I forgot. Swamp Fox, what's up, man? Zach, James, Damian, Bradley. Hope you're doing well. And we'll smile. Billy W, how are you? I am doing well, man. And Brennan Banks Bird 203. Oh, great to see you sponsors in chat today as always, as well as new subscribers, new sponsors, super chatters, all you guys donators, and just guys in chat. It takes a village to literally make this whole thing work and work well. So I appreciate y'all's attendance on these things. So Bert, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Dylan Collins. Who else we got? Darren Stern, what's up? Welcome to you, man. Hope you're doing well. And Mr. Walter Moss, how are you? Good to see you, Walter, as always. We got Greg Williams is there, Aiden the Gamer, Lanny Bain. I think I just fixed some mics, so it may have been messing up there on you. think I heard that. Matt, Jalen, Montgomery, who else? I'm just scrolling through, man. You guys are awesome. Dirt moving does become very important. Gold. I don't know, David. I would, I'd move a lot of dirt on this claim, and I never find any gold. So it's completely possible. No, Monnier, I've not ended the ATS series. I'm just doing this because this series is literally doing 7 or 8 times the views that the other's doing. So I'm staying with it, and we're gonna ride this one until she bucks us off. So. Man, we'll eventually catch up there because ATS has got New Mexico beta just come out, so that's a big one. A little bit of fuzz. All right, so let me know if that fixed it there. There, Nick, I think it did. It's feedbacking static. All right. I think it got it. Yeah, I was listening to it here. Most of the time, yes, Jalen, I do. Martin, hello to all. How are you, man? Corey, how are you? Yes. It was a beautiful day after the storms came through. It turned out to be nice, man. So, CJ, what's up? And where are we at? SWRN, Revman08, how are you? Corn Space, Swamp Fox, Bobby McCormick, Joseph, CJ, Brian Bird, David Spyro, Brennan. There we go. All right. Woo! That was everybody. So here we are, back on lovely Rivertown. Now today, I want to kind of bring back. Let me just go ahead and make this. Let me make this big. So, all right. So let's see if this works. All right. So there we go. So we've got Cam up here. We've got our sub goals 45. All right, so there's our super chatters. So what this is going to do is what it does is adds everybody's super chats up that you've ever given, and then collectively puts them in all time. So if you've donated Streamlabs or done something else, it's not going to do that. So if you do donate via a super chat, this right here is going to put all of our top super chatters, $10 and up, and group them all together, and it's going to add via your names. So if you keep the same name, keep the same account, then it'll keep putting all your stuff together. So that's what that is. So thanks there to all the super chatters. They always get left out in stream, so I want to make sure that I've got donators on the first part, and then we've got super chatters up there rolling a little bit there just to kind of break up the scenery there from most of our other stuff there going on with our overlays with FTG news and that kind of thing. So there's not been much news to really talk about. So looks like we're already getting ready to go in daytime. So pretty much what I did, I set up a little bit. I want to continue this avenue more. So I want to work on more cleanup like we did yesterday, and then we're eventually going to run some dirt. So if you want to see some dirt, another gold cleanup, another little background giveaway, let's do it. I don't have a problem with that. So what I do want to try to do, there's a new little tip trick that I believe Jack had thrown a thing in chat. I'm gonna get with you. Just hang on just a second. I'm just going to set up the stream here, and then I'll jump right back to you guys. So let's go ahead and make it daytime, and we'll take a little gander around the claim here. And if it is your first time, welcome. And I always like setting things up here in the beginning to let you know where we're at, what we're doing, what's planned, and then that may change, but at some point. So anyway, most of our dirt starts right here at these stakes. So everything starts here and goes down. Now most of this was about where the second tier is. So we've basically gone in, dug out the whole entire first tier and then the second tier. So I think at this point, I want to try to come up here and do a little bit of level, but what I want to try to do is bring a smooth road from here all the way down. Now you can do that now. I've got a little tip trick that someone here on YouTube had to let me in on a little secret there in one of the comments, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. It does work. It works quite well. So we've widened out this little path around here. We've dug out this second one here, so all the tier going around has got a little bit more space. So we're going to do some more digging tonight. We're going to do some more loading with the wheel loader, load up some more stuff, run it in the wash plant. Let's get some more gold today, and then maybe we'll test out that theory, man. Maybe we'll go dig in a random place with a front loader and then bring it in and see if our gold counts are considerably more than they were yesterday. I wouldn't see that would be part of the randomized thing, because you're supposed to be able to rip the dirt and then that's supposed to make it easier. So I guess that would defeat the purpose, but we'll find out. How about that? All right, so that's what's on the docket today. So let's get in the bulldozer. Let's look around. Let's drive around. Let's find out what we got going on, and then let's see what we want to do. I want to go up this top plateau as well, because I want to see if it's at all possible for us to smooth out. I believe it's this one right here. I think the one that the camera is on right behind the dozer here. There was a little tier there that we had just basically scooped up. I want to see if we can fix that and make a path all the way down. So that way we'd have one drive all the way up, and then we'd have one particular place that we could come back down. So we could dig up there if we want to. Now most of this is going to be useful for the rock truck. That's what we're really kind of prepping all this for. I know you can't go up there and you can't dig, and it's not really all that feasible to go up and try to get everything else via the wheel loader up and get it back to the plant. So eventually this dirt's going to be gone and we'll have a nice smooth track all the way up there. So that's essentially something that hopefully we'll be able to use the rock truck for. So we'll just see what happens. So anyway, let's do. All right, let me catch up here a little bit. I get about 10 times less, but it's a nice, interesting there, David. I'll have to look at that, and if it is something that we might want to, I might want to file a bug and let a dev know on that. We had, you know, CH, one of the devs was in there today, and thank you there. Is that AT Reyes? AT Rayu 54. Thank you for your subscription there, man. So I think, trying to think today, I was trying to think, I just want to make sure I get over there without completely cracking in. Hey, what's up, Scott, man? How are you there, buddy? Good to see you, man. Been a long time no see. I hope things are going well with you, man. What's up, Strike? How are you, man? Good to see you. Strike's one of the Rat Pack guys there. I'm glad to see Strike back and around gracing our parts again. So welcome back there, Strike. Come on, Dozer. Come on, buddy. Yeah, we need a little more power on the Dozer. He's a little on the weak side here. It's probably the next one that needs a little oomph in the get up, especially on the heels. Like 4,000 plus. Yeah, since when? Since Gold Rush came out, man. Gold Rush has been absolutely fantastic for the channel. It's been good. It's had a whole new marketplace for guys coming in and watching streams, which has been absolutely great. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, I'm giving her all she's got. Come on. Oh, come on now. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. There we go. Sometimes just a little, little dip of the bucket there, you can kind of get yourself hung off or whatever. So, anyway, all right. Hey, what's up, Nathan? How are you, man? Now it's not in. Nice, man. Nice. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for, yes, fixing the problem. You're absolutely right there, Lanny. And what's up, Lanny? How are you, man? Yeah, so welcome everybody here that may be new, and welcome if you're back and you just want to see more. Glad to have you back, guys. Awesome. To see everybody coming back from night to night, that certainly keeps the juices flowing. I got a title for the next stream. We're gonna call it Juicing and Sluicing. I don't know where the juicing was because I don't. None of the equipment's on steroids, so maybe just I am. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jack? Jack, is that Jack? That one? Yeah. So we are in Rivertown. So it's we have done a lot of our own cuts, and if one of our the commenters, I can't remember who it was, he said that there's a possibility you lose more gold when you've messing and digging with dirt that's been touched with the bulldozer. So if that's the case, we are SOL, guys. So 6-ounce cleanups from here on out. Yeah, it does need a little juice, man. That's what I meant, man. Juicing and sluicing. Hey, what's up, Red Views? Alright, so we'll smooth out a little bit there. Yes, CJ, I'm using what's on my head. This was actually the VR headset from PS4, and it served the purpose though. Although I am probably going to be in the market here very soon for a a decent stream mic or a decent gaming mic setup. I'm not a big fan of the desktop microphones, but it's it's fine. It serves it for right now. Lewis Accord. Oh no, that was wait a minute. All right, so I'm not sure what happened. Glenn, let me see if it pops across there. Whoops, you might get two. There, Glenn Johnson. It didn't pop you through. So there you go, man. Appreciate that. Make sure I give everyone a good shout out there for subscribing. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. And as well as Lewis Accord. And there was another one. I hit the button twice. So the RP gold count, if that's the case. I know, man. Like pretty much everything on this claim has been touched by the Dozer. All right, so what I'm going to do, what I'm trying to do here, a nice little, so there was I forget what his name is. He's one of our regulars. But basically on the Dozer, if you wind up setting your blade height to L1 and R1 like I've been telling you guys to do, if you set up to those two buttons, if you, whatever your button that lowers the blade, if you're driving along and you hit that button, then it actually puts it down just a little bit, and you wind up scraping just a little bit of soil up, and then once you let it up, it goes away. So it's kind of like it lets you dig just a little bit down, but it doesn't let you go far enough to where you literally, like, you know, just literally fall through the bottom there. So what I want to do is try to smooth some of this out and just kind of scrap some of that over there, and then we'll use this as kind of our platform to get up. You can kind of see how that worked already. We just need to grab a little bit more off the side there and be able to put it into this little rut. So I don't know. We'll see if we can get up here and scrap a little off the side, and we'll be able to just kind of push that all, fill that in. And my main goal would be take this plateau right here and basically where it is in the back there, come and actually see if we can cut a slide so we can literally ride right up the side of this plateau. I thought that'd be the bomb if we can do that. So that's why we called it dozing and washing. We're going to doze first and we're going to wash later. How about that? Now, if you get over there just like this, you can fix anything. You know, this thing will create dirt, which I think is what the guys in chat were getting at earlier, to say that your gold counts when things have been smoothed over, been messed with the bulldozer. A lot of times you can dig a hole, and then if you do your blade just right, you can actually replace and replenish the hole. So maybe that's why, you know, maybe that's why that's going away. I don't know. It would make sense if it is, though. So. That's what it looks like, Bobby. That's what people are saying, but that would make perfect sense, because everything that I've touched with a bulldozer, like last night's clean out, man, we ran for like 2 hours just digging and loading. We got up to about 50-some%. I mean, we did 10.7 ounces yesterday. Like, what? I mean, that was a lot of running. So it's gonna take a lot of 10-ounce cleanups if we're, you know, planning on getting into those big cleanups for Tier 4 and stuff. So thank you there, Trent Longobardi. Appreciate the subscription, bud. Hey, what's up, Brian? How are you, man? Josh, what's up? Good to see you, man. Chet Risk, you sup? Thank you, bud. David Lupian. There it is. I think, David, you were the one that was telling me that. So, dude, the devs were in here last night and asked about any bugs. So if he decides to come in and hang out, I don't know if he'll come in tonight, but if he comes in, you know, sometime later, I'm going to post that up and see if there's any validity to that and see if it's something they might, you know, at least take a look at. So thanks for letting me know, man. Appreciate that. And Kendall May, what's up? Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, so we'll get them to take a look and see what we've got. So one thing that we did get last night, and I don't know, we'll see how this plays out. But we were talking with the dev last night, and the cool thing is, being in some of these streams like this, every now and again, cool stuff like that happens. And it's the first time that it's really happened to me, and it's been like, you know, just complete, like, you know, wow, I can't believe that happened. But anyway, he asked me for one suggestion that we might can make. One of those suggestions was making a small, you know, very flat, and Kessler, what's up, man? Thanks for the subscription. See if we could do a small, like a dirt pile right beside the wash plant that you really couldn't dig in, but it would accept pay dirt. So the whole idea is that you'd be able to rock truck from one side of the claim over to the wash plant and be able to store it, and then load it right from the front end loader, or load it from from the excavator. So that may be something, if it's feasible on their side, that's something that might, yeah, actually come back into the game. So that was exciting to see that they might even, you know, honor checking that out. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. That'd be really awesome. That would be something I think that would allow you to use and load via other means. I'm not a huge fan of the wheel loader, just because it's the only thing that you can really load pay right now. So I'm kind of hoping that is something that they'll do a little bit of updating with. So North Carolina, what's up, man? Yeah, the Dozer is almost the best. You're right, man. You're right. I love the Dozer. Seemed they did a little bit of a ghost updates on it. They fixed a few things. Kind of, you know, they squared a few things up with it, which was good. It needed it. Yeah, it's actually fun. It's more of a really awesome leveling tool now, which is which is great. So all I'm just trying to do is smooth out some of these really hard, rigid spots like this, just enough to where we'll be able to drive and not get too stuck on some of this stuff. That's all I really want to do here, because we're going to go back up to the top of the plateau here, and let's see if we can pull us a ridge down. I had attempted was looking at this and then it just would not let me pull and doze up. So we're going to see if we can doze down and see what happens. This is actually would be a good spot to do it. So Andy Storm, thank you there for your whoops, didn't raise my bed up. Whoops, man. See, I was welcoming new arrivals, new subs in, man. Yeah, quickly best. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Let's see. Oh yeah, man. Just get rid of that, dude. Get rid of that, man. Don't worry about that, Blue. Don't worry about deleting that stuff. Just get rid of it, man. They don't have time for it. All right. Too much good stuff happening. All right. So, I tell you, let's do this. Let's do. All right. So we got two different things. Now this is I use this method on this road here. So let's go check this out. We'll showcase it. We're at day 58 on this mine. This is a lot. That's a lot of time. Alright, so I had a lot of like tests on this to see what was going on. So you kind of see how we've almost 3-tiered it. Now the whole idea is to have runoffs on every single one. The upper one right here that you're looking at from the cursor, I've stopped here, but I really need to kind of like connect that up to the backside there so that you'll be able to go down the whole thing and then drive straight up off to the plant. Now this one, the bottom one is pretty much done. I got a little cleanup around the bottom right there I can do. The only thing left is to clean our exit out to the wash plant. And the second one is almost there. It's not quite there, but it's almost there. You can at least get off of it. Now, you can get the excavator, which is what I like doing here. I like digging with the excavator, setting it off to the side. We're loading it up. Now, once we get the rock truck, once we get some of that stuff, it's going to be really cool because we're going to be able to lift straight off of there and put right into the rock truck and then keep on and going with it, then take that and load that up to the wash plant. So I'll be excited to see if they do that little deal around the wash plant. It's going to be really cool to be able to load there. So here's what we did. So we basically pulled a little right angle straight down here, and it's a fairly passable road. And we did that by holding down the R1 button and taking it straight down at the top there. So it worked out really good, man. And I want to see. Did I miss somebody? Hey, what's up, Michael E? How are you there, bud? Let me just say, I think I missed somebody back up here. Everett, what's up, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Joe Baker, what's up? I saw some guys scroll through here, and I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. So, Andy Storm, what's up, man? Well, thanks, Andy. I appreciate it, man. It's a great comment, so I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely a style. Some people like it. Some people say, you talk too much. But, you know, if I didn't talk, there'd be somebody that came in and said, you need to talk in your live streams. You know, so it's all good. Thank you there, Andrew Miller. Appreciate that. It's all good. You can't make everybody happy, you know. We just try to do my thing and be honest about it. And be, you know, just have fun doing this and playing the games. And, you know, the guys that really like it, they'll be here. The ones that don't, no, that's fine. No hard feelings. If it's not your cup of tea, it's cool. Yeah, no problem there, Spyro. No, I did it. I just got rid of it. I don't have time for people with language like that. You need to come in and act like somebody and plug into what's going on, which is the one of our emotes there with our sponsors. Plug into what's going on here, or you can unplug yourself and hit the road. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, let's try this. Let's get on this corner right here. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna save. First off, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. This could. Ooh, we're gonna have to handbrake that one. It just about didn't stop. Woo! All right. Now we're probably going. This might be bad. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to start a little bit further over because I think what I was going to do is push all the dirt over on the side. So, well, awesome there, Damien. Jack B, what's up? Sub this morning. Well, welcome in. The lone iOS gamer. Love the claims that. Well, it's pretty organized for a single op. You know, we've got our single cake tier in the middle, and then our roads set around. It's pretty good. There's I always kind of wind up screwing something up, and then I have to go back in and basically like fix it all. But it's okay. You know, it's all right. All right. So someone said F5. They said F5 is like a quick save, but I definitely want to do a hard save first. All right. So from here, we're going to hold down R1 because that should give us a little extra umpth one where we should be able to go down in the train. Look at there. All right, so that's fine. We may have to do a little bit here just to get some of this pushed away. Now, the good thing about the way this game operates is that it will always replenish the dirt as you go over, which is why I think people have said, you know, hey, it kind of messes you up doing that when your gold totals. So let's see if we can continue to keep digging down, and we might be able to just actually make us a road all the way through there, which would be bad to the bone. I mean, honestly, the gold digging and stuff is pretty fun, but I mean, honestly, I say it every stream, this is still probably one of the more fun parts of this game, for me anyway. I really like this part. This is the fun part. This is kind of your true Tonka trucks in the sandbox, you know? So we'll just keep holding that R1 down. We're going to keep, as you can see, we're going to keep kind of digging little bit by little bit out. So to make sure you don't get too far down there that you wind up falling off. Oh, what's up, Travis? No problem, man. Don't worry about it. Why couldn't you run 2 excavators, 1 load in the rock truck? Yeah, you could. I mean, you certainly could. You just need to, you'd need to, buy both of them. And you could only run 1 yourself, but yeah, certainly you could definitely do that. So that's about perfect. That's setting a perfect grade if you think about it. Now we can come over, we can chew a little bit more of this off. And it'd be a great way. You can either dig off of this, or you could, I don't know, you use this for whatever you want to. I mean, you could sit back and look at it and just call it pretty. It wouldn't matter. And we just keep, keep grabbing that dirt up little bit by little bit there. And then once you get here, it will, it'll put on another, I don't know, what, 6 feet or so of dirt. Now, if you wanted to, you could cut more of the angle off, and you'll get way more dirt. So let's see. We'll see what that does. I don't want to chew too much into this because this is a pretty fresh claim up here. But yeah, like this right here. So yeah, see how much more dirt we've got in front of our bucket. So, or a blade, I should say. So if we keep going this way, we should be able to almost get us back down off the front corner. You just want to go a little bit by little bit here. You don't want to get too deep in there. There's a rock truck now? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's there. It's always been there. It's just been covered up. Yeah, but it's coming. It's coming. That's what we've been talking about there, gamer. We've been talking about the rock truck coming in. And Heinars in the morning in Norway. Awesome. It was just past 5 in the morning instead of what's his name? All right. Awesome, man. Well, welcome to you there. Is it Heinars? Maybe. I hope that's right. I hope I didn't completely just myrtleize that. Raul did get notified. If you're talking about me, I just missed it, man. So you're notified now. Or you mean? Oh, you mean the stream? Yeah. Don't feel bad, man. That happens quite frequently with YouTube now. I don't know why they can't seem to get subscribers that click that bell. They ought to get notified regardless of what YouTube thinks. Typically, they send it out to 15% of your subscribers. They don't even send it out to everybody. So, some of the people that never watch any of the content will never even see a notification, even if they leave the box checked. That's okay. You work at kindergarten. Woohoo! Wow. More power to you, buddy. More power to you. All right, so this is going actually surprisingly well. So we're kind of starting to run out of little dirt. So I don't really know what else to do except maybe we can cut into this a little more and bring some more up. But that's pretty boss. I don't care what you say. That's pretty nice. Now the idea is that once you let off of that button, you can see him pulling the handle. Once you let off of it, then it's going to go back to its normal level. So if you only wanted to go down a little bit and then level it off, it's like I've always said, you can go down really well in the game. You just can't go up. It just never was really into this game. I don't know. After the first updates, like you could literally clear an entire football field's worth of dirt. Now you've got to be a little bit more selective of what you're going after. So we're going to cut into this hill a little bit more so that we can finish this thing off and get all the way down to the bottom here. Because this is it's too nice. Plus this is getting a little thick. We're going to need to get the big excavator up here. Whoops. Oh, well, thank you there, D. Holtz Claw. Appreciate that, man. It's a nice manly screen name there, Holtz Claw. Call of the Wild. Alright, whoops, might have bit off a little more than I could chew. There we go. Alright, so this is always the hardest part here, is going to be getting it back out to this point. So we may have to finesse and smooth it up a little bit and do a few things here. The whole idea is just going to be making sure you don't get your your main blade and just dig you a big old rut. That's the only big one. Yeah, kind of like that. I'll do it every time. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Take your time. Don't go too fast. Make sure everything registers. So let's try. I can run now. What's up, Chris? How are you there, bud? Oh, 20 minutes in? Yeah, man. I've had the same thing, Walter. I've had the same thing. I mean, there's times like tonight. I mean, like Raptor was streaming Mud Tires tonight. I mean, I didn't even get that thing till it was almost 45 minutes in. Yeah, man, we'll still play FS17. We just, Gold Rush has been good. Gold Rush has been a hot ticket item here for the channel. So, I'm not going to go back and play a lot of old stuff. Especially if we've got some really good fresh content with some new games coming in, that kind of thing. So eventually, we'll roll back into some of our normal register content. It's just good to be able to break out of those molds, feature new game, and then have more new guys here in chat, put on new subscribers, and just kind of expand the base here of FTG. So that's always a good thing. So we'll always continue to keep playing, a lot of these simulation-based games. It's just, Farm Sim's been a little slow. There's not really much besides just random mods have come out. So, kind of hoping that they pick up the pace a little bit there once the Platinum comes out, which I think is November, I think. Am I going to play Deep? Is that Deep? Is that Stranded Deep game? If it's not, then don't even. I didn't say anything. All right. Well, all right. Here we're getting down close to the end here. So, all right. So somewhere right around here. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. All right. So I guess from here, it's kind of thin, but I'll take it. I guess you could. Well, you're probably not gonna be able to get up there either. Hey, what's up there, Altman6? I'm doing well, man. Yeah, I think so, man. I'm just using a Logitech. I'm not even sure what the model number on this is. It's actually a little bit older. It's not even one of the newer. It does have the 720 HD. I don't have any desire to push it up to 1080. I don't need to. Not for this. Not as small as it is. But yeah, it's a Logitech. I'm just not sure which one. Alright, so that's actually, let's that. This is actually working out pretty good here. Let's keep going with this. And Clash Charlie, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the subscription. Alright, well, thank you there, Pittsburgh. I certainly will, man. And I'm glad, y'all, this is what I always talk about. I'm glad y'all let me know what you like. Some people would say, well, he's just getting a big head over there. Everyone's liking his Gold Rush videos. Well, if you don't tell me, I'm not going to know. So, I mean, if you guys are just like, meh, it's okay, I'm not going to play it anymore. So, thank you there, Corey. Appreciate that. So you guys have liked the heck out of these videos. So, I mean, I'm looking through my videos and I'm just going, man, dude, these are like 2 and 3 times more likes on these videos than anything else. So I'm sitting there thinking, as a content creator, I'm like, I gotta keep playing this because these guys are loving it. I'm having a good time, they're having a good time. So I'm like, this is the perfect streamer slash what do you call it, a perfect streamer slash chat, not really, viewer relationship to have that, where you guys really like something and the streamer can keep putting it out there. So that's awesome, man. That's what I say. Keep putting that stuff out there, guys. It does make a difference. It does make a difference. Well, FS has been out for a while, man. It's been out for over a year now. So you know, people are just like, even the mods have gotten crazy, and that's part of it. That's part of it. All right, so let's see if we can do a little bit of smooth over here. That was not my best. So what we're going to do is we're going to push that off to there. Now we're going to take that, we'll pull it out with the wheel loader, and then we'll smooth the rest of this. So this will just be my little track to get up here, and it'll be something fairly smooth that we can make it back up the hill there, hopefully. So I'm probably going to have to cut that. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to cut that off. All right, well, we'll see. No, I don't play Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm not a huge fan of those games. They just, it's too linear for me. About the only linear game that I like is Call of Duty. But we're not really a shoot 'em up channel, so, you know, if I want to do like Call of Duty, I'm probably just going to have to do me a little secondary one. Which I actually thought about doing, because I used to love me some Call of Duty. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all know the stories on that. Call of Duty and Halo. Halo. Oh, well, thank you there, Nick. Appreciate that, man. Alright, so there we go. Let's go on there. Up. Oh, that was actually pretty smooth there. Alright, so let's knock the edge off this other one here, and I think this is going to be good for this little particular little part right here. I don't want to go crazy with it because most of this is going to get dug on anyway, and I don't want to disturb too much of it because I want to see, oh shoot, I want to see if I can keep all this up good. So, all right, yeah, there we go. That was much better. Yes, CJ. So that's a fine question. So usually moderators for me, or guys that are active in chat, or people that I'm talking to. Now I do have a range of people that I talk to outside of here. I do a lot with the Rap Pack, which is RAP Pack, and that's associated with Rapper and you know, all of his channel stuff. And a lot of his mods have gotten a chance to meet and talk with those guys there on our own TeamSpeak. So I talked with those guys as well. Nick T's there, Mansoor, Shrike was in here earlier. He's on there. So those guys are people that I talk to on a regular basis just outside of the streams. But I also have quite a few guys here that have been very active. Blue Type is one. I've never really actually talked to Blue Type, but he has always been in stream. He's always here. He's been loyal to the cause. Walter's the same way. Michael E. Jay, every one of my mods is people that are usually always here. It doesn't matter what I'm streaming. They always want to show up. They always want to come hang out. And they're always willing to do whatever. So that's typically what I look for in a mod, is somebody that just wants to be here, that's not looking for anything special, but just wants to be helpful, throw links out in chat, you know, that kind of thing. And that's typically how mods work. So the Lone iOS Gamer, thank you, man. Appreciate that subscription. So I mean, it's not anything hard, but we usually don't have problems. I don't have a problem throwing out bans really quick. I mean, I just don't have time to deal with trolls. And anytime you get more people watching, and you know, people want to come in and just, you know, they want to disturb the peace, and I don't have time for it. Now we got too much fun to have. We got too much good gaming to have to sit there and argue with them and go on about it. So, and most of the mods, man, they do jam up job quick. They're in and out. They're some of the best mods I've ever worked with. So thank you, man. So proud, so proud. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of FTG. Oh, it's killing me. Hey, an Old Man 6. Woo! All right, man. New sponsorship, so we're getting really close to opening up a new emoji there. So Nick, we're gonna have to like get on the ball, bro. We're gonna have to get to thinking about some more ideas of something we could put in there. So thank you there, Old Man. So eventually it's gonna pop up here. Oh, that was an arrival. So Eric Wolfmeyer, thank you there, bud. Appreciate that. And I'm waiting on it, I don't know, the sponsors take forever to come through here. There's another one. Oh, I missed one. Oh, Eric, so Authentic Gaming. Sorry, I totally missed you. And did Toby Nichols? It didn't get yours. You came in literally this same exact second. So there you go, Toby Nichols. Thank you for your subscription as well. So, man, it's incredible, man. Incredible. And here it comes. There it is. Appreciate that, buddy. It takes takes a while for that one to kick in. All right. Carolina boy like myself. I hear you, man. I've never Yeah, so now I'm growing. So Shrike's like, hey, man, yeah, I'm going to hang around. I'm just picking Shrike. Yeah, Shrike's a good one. He's been away. He's been doing his own thing. He's been doing some pretty cool stuff from what I hear. So hopefully he can hang around a little bit more. Good guy. Thank you for coming and hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. And welcome there, Kelly Peterson. Appreciate that as well. All right, so here we go. Let's do just a little level up here. Actually, no, we don't have to. Let's what we had 19, so we're 7 o'clock. So all right, so what we could do. Yeah, I tell you what we could do. All right, so I'll chat choice. You guys can pick. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I'll do either or, but since we got a lot of guys in here as well watching, it's like, you know, you may not like the Dozer, may not like watching me do it. Andrew Vickers, thank you, man. Appreciate that subscription. Boy, it's getting hot in here. Whew, getting hot and flustered. I'm gonna have to take this long sleeve shirt off, man. It's too hot for this. Sitting in front of all these monitors in here, I feel like I'm getting a sunburn. All right, so we can dig. If you guys want to see some digging, and let's see some washing, let's see some running, making some gold, possibly. Or we can work on our third layer up there. I've already actually started the third tier. You can kind of see it up there. I'm probably not going to be able to do all of it all the way across like that, but I wanted to see how far it could go. So we can do a third tier and make a complete 3-tier system around here, or we can load some dirt. So you guys literally throw it up in chat. What do you want to see me do on the Rivertown cut here? Your choice. We got to do some cleanup here, which is something we can do later on. We don't have to do it right now, but that way if we clean all of this old dirt here, we can just zip straight down into our pit there. So when that rock truck does become active, we can make it happen and load that stuff up near the wash plant. So start the plan up. Let's make some gold. All right, sponsors, go ahead and throw it up, man. Go ahead and throw your making gold emotes up there. Gold, gold, gold. Hey, CH, man. Salutations to you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's do it. Let's crank up. Let's make. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, first question. This is something that we noticed today. So, CH, is there a way? is there anything that you guys know of? Is there anything that you know of that if you bulldoze the dirt, is your gold reception from the dirt that you've bulldozed, is that gold reception less, or is it the same? That'd be the one thing I would want to know. It's something we were kind of tooling with, because last night we only did like 9 ounces and we ran for like 2 hours. So I was just curious if there was if there was anything to it. All right, excavate and swamp between the Dozer. All right. I was looking up here. Someone said there was a secret up here. Ah, yes. All right, you guys know what we did? Oh, can we get back here? Oh. Am I going to, like, crash the game? All right, does anybody know what this is? Perfect, CH. I'm just curious if there is. It seemed like before when we dug. And by the way, everyone, don't spam. But everyone say hey to CH. He's one of the devs there for Gold Rush. So a special thanks for him coming in and hanging out with us again. Everyone say hey. Just wave the emoticons to him. Tell him how great the game is. But don't spam him. Don't let him come and enjoy and just hang out with you guys. Don't go over the top with him. But everyone say hey. Master upgrades, what's up, man? I've been quiet watching 30 minutes. Okay, no problem. No problem. And what's up? Is that the Hillbilly? Woo! What's up, man? I guess Hillbilly was probably taken on YouTube. Yeah, so where we are, guys, that was another gold spot. So I totally just completely just went by that. So go up here, go buy your green tent. Then you'll see the old dilapidated kind of old gold mining equipment like the duplex jig and stuff up here. So once you get up here and do that, then let's see. Let me get up here. We'll hang a right over here by the end of the rocks. You'll kind of have to jump up the hill a little bit there around this tree limb. And then here you go. So here is, yeah, right here. You got to, I think there's like a little something there. Yeah, jump on the rock and then you come right down. You probably should maybe come up the other way. Yeah, this path right here would be better. That's probably how you're supposed to. But yeah, so here's where you can set up your hog pan sluice. So if you want to come up here, you want to pull up the shovel, you want to dig again, there you go. So there's another little gold spot here for you. If you don't want to do Arnold Claim or do the others, come on up here, Tier 1, throw your hog pan sluice up here in Rivertown, and you've got water access is right back here. And then that same water flows down there to the bottom. So yeah, there you go, another little gold spot. And Pine Valley's got one off to the backside behind the houses. And then Arnold Claim, obviously, you know, that one's across the creek because that's kind of where you wind up starting everything off. So very cool. That's a little Easter egg nobody really knew about. So all right. See, good morning. It's almost morning here. We got 20 minutes. 20 more minutes. Alright, so yesterday we did our gold cleanup, so we got to put some more things in the plant. But they wanted me to wash some rocks and wash some dirt, so I was just kind of giving them a little recap there of what we've done. So hopefully we might be able to take the dozer up and do more with our terrain creation and leveling, and we'll see what we can do. I'm kind of excited. I think his name was Jack, I believe. He commented and said we could, you know, that R1, so that actually worked out quite well, being able to go downhill with the bulldozer. So we'll have to get working on that in the off season here. Once we're out of stream, we'll have to work some more on that. Could do some cool stuff with it. Alright, so let's grab another bucket with those down in the duplex, and then I think everything's down there, so we'll pretty much be ready to start fresh tonight. We can start loading and washing. We'll get everything fueled back up, and we should be ready to go. The good thing about having this stuff established is you do have enough. You guys can get up, you can check something else out. You can go mess around with do terrain for a bit. You could hire workers at another claim if you had to. Even if you had a tier 2, hire a couple of workers, get those guys making some gold as you're doing something else. I mean, it's a smart way to use those guys, and then that way you can kind of double up your gold production. Good stuff. Keegan, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I know, man. 44.74. Yeah, we had 44, and then it kind of like blew past that today, man. So, yeah, that was awesome. I just Gold Rush has literally been a little bit of a gold nugget here for the channel. So it's crazy how this stuff works, man. It's it's good. I'm a little bit humbled. I still don't know what to say. All right, there we go. All right, one more. And then this will all be set up ready to rock and roll. Get that gold. Alright, there we go. Is my team speak down? Just trying to. It says error. Yeah, it shouldn't be. I don't have it pulled up. I'm still in there, but I had all the notifications silent, so I'm not sure if it's still down or not. I won't think it would be. Alright, so that's full, 21% there. What's our generator at? It's at 30. We'll go ahead and we'll use the rest of that in there. We've got another trailer as well, so let's dig up our truck. I don't exactly really know where the truck went. Alright, we'll see you there, truck lover. Give the X-bones to the kids. Yeah, I hear you, man. Oops. We stalled her out. Yes. So, okay, real quick. Where's it at? Where's it at? I always have this question. Dadgum, I always have it here. Where's it at? Shoot, man. Alright, well, I would say go back to our last video. I'm not sure where it's at. Oh, here it is. So this is what you need, man, to get the PS4 controller to work. So it's like a little PS4 USB device. You plug that in your 3.1 slot. You let it load the drivers in. All the drivers are on this. You have to buy it from PlayStation. And you put that in. You'll sync the controller and this together. When you do that, then you can use your micro USB and plug it straight into that same device, and it will work and charge. And you can plug this in and use it wireless. Your pick. But that's the only way to get the PS4 to work. I think the Xbox when you can download the drivers for it. I think, but yeah, you can't for the PS4. That's the only way to get it to work. All right, so let's go hook up our trailer over here. We'll bring it around to the generator. Go ahead and stack it up with some fuel here, so we don't have to run out here midway. What's up, Aiden? How are you, man? Do I edit my videos, Spyro? Absolutely not. Everything's all live. So I'm running OBS, and I've got all my transitions and videos, and everything's all set up there. I don't really edit anything. It all literally comes right out of the live stream, and then it literally goes into YouTube and literally goes into YouTube and starts processing. Alright, so we'll pull this around the back side here. It's sort of dry. Well, they've modded it out, man. I mean, we're doing they're doing road construction mods on that game. So, I mean, Farming Sim is not about building roads. I'm sorry, it just didn't. So, hey, things will pick back up when they get the new stuff on there. It's all good. And we got a lot of stuff, man. You got a lot of good stuff going on. Some updates and some more content stuff's gonna be dropping on this. ATS is up. ETS is gonna have big stuff with it. Farm Sim. I mean, Christmas is always an awesome time for gamers. Everybody wants to maximize on that time they're spent with all that. So yeah, things are gonna start moving really quick. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and let's start everything up. Let's get it rocking and rolling here. Make sure everything's working. Alright, there's Trommel and Duplex. And then we go start our water. Let's double check and make sure everything's working like it should. Alright, so there's the water. Shaker's going. Trommel's spinning. Gold's going in. Alright. Alright, let's do a quick save here just to be a little more active on that. Alright. I'll tell you what, while we're here, let's do what we did yesterday, except let's move over just a little bit. Let's move over just a little bit, and then we'll clean up some of the other stuff over there. We can run it back over here and wash it up right quick. It won't take us long to do that at all. All right. It's 20 people. I don't know, Shrek. We're at 150. What? All right, that's awesome. I don't even and thank you there, Master of Upgrades. Appreciate that, man. I don't even look at the numbers anymore. Like, I just stopped doing it. That way, no matter if we had 100, if we have 20, if we have 15, everyone gets the same show, and I don't let that stuff get to me anymore. So, like I always say, guys, I'm here to play. I'm here to have fun. So if you want to be a part of that, then come on. If you don't, there's the door. Alright, it's a cool deal. So we'll be able to do this. Now, if we can smooth this out, this is going to be like the awesomest thing that I've ever seen. On like the Gold Rush videos. Like, everyone just digs a big hole. And if all you've done is dig a big hole, I hope you've learned something about maybe using a bulldozer. I hope, as we get stuck on our own terrain. Whoop! Hello! Oh no! We went too far. We took. Well, so here's what we could do. See, now we've got us a perfect road. Now we could see. Let's see if it'll go forward. Yeah, cool thing about having that. so there's that. Let's see if we can make our turn. Hit a high of 158. Woo! I think that's gonna be close to the record. I know we got close to that last night, but that was like 2.5 hours in, so we're just at the hour mark. So that is absolutely insane and awesome, guys. So appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see if we can get over. Sometimes moving the bucket up and down will help you. And there she is. She climbed right out of it. So good deal. Awesome. Strike. Somebody rip a man strike. And he's kidding too, other mods. He's kidding. I know where he was going with that. Oops, up. We just took her. Oh no. Somebody paid attention. Whoops. Yeah, poor truck. Oh, there he goes. So, okay, so this is where it comes in. Sponsors, do your thing. You know, y'all know what to put in there. So, come on, you guys. Y'all got to be bringing these emotes up. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. I know all the guys in here. I know y'all know what I'm getting at here. Well, thank you there, Strike. I'd appreciate that, man. You're a good kid, man. Good kid. Yeah, there it is. Dwayne pulling an FTG. Woo! Dwayne had it right. I gotta have some fun with it. And special shout out there to Nick T for doing our emotes there. He came up with some good ideas. Those are literally, I just said, you know what? Would you like to help me? Can you help me? Maybe just even think up some ideas. And Nick said, yeah, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can work on. And Nick came in there and just made it happen. So, Nick, salute to you there, bud. Appreciate the work you do for everybody around here, man, not just me. Nick's one of those guys, if you ask him to do it, he's willing to come in there. Yeah, sure, I'll do whatever. Just you don't beat very many people like that aren't willing to, you know, well, hey, what do I get out of it? So, the least I can do is publicly show appreciation to you, bud. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you do. Well, I can't believe you'd want to go watch other videos, Keegan. I'm so hurt by that. Why you would want to go watch something else when there's something so awesome as Gold Rush being played right now? Tisk tisk, man. Yeah, I know. It was clearly an ice sheet. Yeah, it was some permafrost, right? It was some permafrost on the ground. Vase de vas, hola. Bienvenidos. Jordan Parrish, thank you for your subscription. So what we had? We had 20, was that 22? Wow. When it started at 50, 55 subs, you only need 22 left. Insane, guys. Insane. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button and you are enjoying it, give it about 10 more minutes and then hit that subscribe button. And that way you won't feel like I made you do it. Alright, so getting this little dirt up here. This is the best way to do it. So once you get your bucket level on the ground, just kind of keep moving it up and down to kind of etch off the rest of it there. And it'll peel it off pretty quick. And once you can go left to right and kind of open up the end of it there. And it's just like just shearing it right off. And that way you'll have a nice smooth road. When the rock truck's in and active, you'll be able to fly right down. Good stuff, man. Yeah, Aiden, you've been around for a while, man. There's a few guys that have been in here for a long time. A supper Pimpful. Nice, man. Props on the name, Supper Pimpful. I'm not exactly sure what it means, but okay. What think there, Keelsworth? Appreciate the support there. We're trying not to break anything. Come on, guys. I haven't seen it yet. So I think CH was in. He was in yesterday. I'm not sure if he's still here. I hope he is. But I think he alluded to some things with seasonal or weather. So maybe he could better address that if he's still in. If not, I could do some digging and see if I can get a little more of an answer on that. All right, there. See you there, Rocky. Is that the Rocky Gamer? No, T Hockey Gamer. Okay, I almost said the Rocky Gamer. Yeah, man. We'll see you, bud. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us for a bit. Hope to see you around here very soon. That's what I thought there, Dwayne. I thought that's what he was. Yes, rain was in the rain game. Now, I've seen it a few times, but it's only maybe once every 6 or 7 days. So it's not all the time, so. Yeah, come on, Spyro. I mean, I don't usually give people that. I know you want to be here, and you know, just you don't. Nobody's gonna let you post any of that stuff, you know, being put in. So, just hang out, man. Just be here. You've already done really good till now. You know, having me subscribe to you is not going to, you know, that's not going to help anything. It's what I've told the other guys. You know, start creating start creating content, man. You know, put videos up there. You know, direct friends to it. Try to do the best you can. Be honest. Be forthright about what you're doing. And enjoy what you're doing. You know, people will come if the content's there. Just let it speak for itself. You know, no amount of you know, asking people to sub to you is going to do it. I don't even ask people to sub to me. I just tell them if they enjoy it, don't forget to hit that button. You know, if I was in the stream begging for it every time, you know, they'd be like, well, I don't really like his begging for subs. You know, so just chill, man. Just hang out. Just hang out, bud. Alright, so here we go. So we're still doing pretty good on the load in here. We're not really, we're not putting tons of dirt in here. And hopefully we can get a little bit better. Whoops, gotta stay in the tractor though. So once we get this, I guess we could go down here and grab. I got a few other areas down here I need to grab as well. Hey, what's up, Jason? Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Where's the subscribe on the iPhone? Hendrik Larson. I don't know. I mean, I would assume you might have to go like, it should be up there. You're getting fire warnings, huh? Yeah, that's interesting. No workers? Yeah, no, man. I just, you know, it's fine. Dan, thank you there. Caleb, appreciate the subscription there, man. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I was thinking about doing some workers tonight and putting some stuff in, but I'm trying to think. I know I've got the excavator and the tier 2 stuff, but I mean, honestly, you know, I've got everything I think I'm going to need here. Even when some of that new content drops and we're able to sell some of our stuff off, I probably won't keep both tier 3 mines. I did know CH last night had said that he was going to that they were going to be adding in. There was still more to come. So tier 3 is not going to be the end. So there's going to be. He did allude last night that we're going to have some free updates with this game, and there's also going to be some payware stuff in here involved. So. You know, if you're talking $4 or $5 for an awesome little small DLC pack that comes inside the game, or even if it's like an actual expansion pack, and you're maybe talking about like an extension into the map and more vehicles, or a few more, you know, like maybe say some extra tier stuff outside of the trommel. Like, I mean, if you're doing some things like that, like that's worth paying for if you really like this game. So now that was kind of cool to get some of that info, because that's the first time that I've ever heard that. So. Super cool having him in stream last night, and as well stopping in and saying hey this morning as well. So that's really cool. That's awesome. Oh, there you go. Right side up. It's under the description. Fryer asked. Came back in the banking zone. Either yes, if that corner came of you, could back into banking zone. I think I see where you're going with that. Maybe. We'll see if we can get some of this right here off the side. Now, most of the time, this dirt goes all the way back up here to where our course, they're already laid down, but our wood stakes back there. So we've taken out quite a bit of dirt from this claim. We some of it's been moved via the via the bulldozer and stuff, but man, there's a vast majority of this that's been put up in the claim. Gotten some big old dirt moved. Next week's update, yes. Hey, RJ Cook, 450. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate this subscription. Dredges might be fun. Yeah, dude. Dredges would be cool. It'd be hard to model that, I would think. I would essentially think you would just like you would just drive it back and forth and it would just collect gold. It would be a cool concept, but I don't think it would really work the same way it does in real life. That would be the only the only downfall to something like that. So, all right, let's see. All right, there we go. And Outdoor Georgia, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And if we got new guys here, welcome to you. I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all have been smashing the fool out of that button the past week, man. It's just, I'm looking at all these videos going, man, where has all this been for the other ones? It's just been crazy, man. You guys have just really latched onto this game and the stream itself. So a big thank you to you guys. I appreciate it. It's great amounts of support. Sponsors, man, you guys have really shown up the past couple of days, and it's been great having new sponsors, new subs, just like the Berlin one. So thank you, man. Appreciate that as well. And all you guys sitting here viewing and chat, if you're new, don't fear, a little subconscious about coming in and saying hey. The chat is open. It's welcome for you to come in and say hey. Nobody's going to. Everyone is welcome here. That's the motto here at FTG. No matter your walk of life, no matter anything else, no matter what you got going on, be yourself. Be here. Be honest. Plug into what's going on. Make friends in the chat room, and I can already see guys starting to talk with one another and starting to, talk back and forth in the chat. So that's always really cool to see. Even communities being formed outside of this. That's what it's all about, guys. Keep that up. Keep that up. It can, Shane. It can delete, but it does. I think it does better now moving dirt. It can also replenish dirt. So it will delete it, but it will also take it and replenish if you do it right. But typically, yes, that's what you're deleting. I mean, you're especially if you're leveling like these plateaus and stuff. We're ridges. And Trains JD24, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Well, thank you, Worm. Appreciate it. Next update, they were saying very soon. At least that's what he was saying last night. So maybe hope for an update. Maybe sometime this week, early on. We're only Monday, so maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. We never really asked him for any kind of concretes on that. Let them do their thing. I'll just stream what they give me. I see you there. What's my motto here? Yeah, shut up, Odzor. Oh, Spyro, stop that, man. Yeah, we don't need it, man. Just like I said, dude, just be here. Just be yourself, dude. You've been like one of the guys I've looked forward to seeing come in the stream, man. And don't be that way. Baby, come back. Just come on back, man. Well, and you know what? That's the thing, man. There's no need for you to go. I don't ask people sub to me, so that's all I want to say about it, man. Just come chill, hang out. I already thought people liked you here before, so come in, plug in. Sponsors, throw that emote out there. Plug into FTG. Not in a weird way, just the channel. That'll be sufficient. There you go, Robert. Daddy Dank, what's up, man? Double D. He's like, wait, what? Oh, good, man. Appreciate that. Well, it's there's not too many guys live streaming this. It was It's just not. So we've been able to get in there and capitalize on a good market with this game, and there's a good, it seems to be a really yearning community that's yearning for for good content, something that's just fun, that's easy, laid back. And I mean, there's only so much stuff you can do in the game right now. I mean, there's going to be more added, but it's not like we've got a multiple 3-hour processes on getting certain things done. So it's perfect for what it is right now, for the streams we've been doing. I cannot wait for more content to start dropping. It's going to be so cool, man. It's going to be so excited. It's going to be pandemonium around here. Like the wife, I'm not eating supper tonight, honey. We gotta prepare for stream. The rock truck just came out today. She's gonna be like, yeah, no. You're gonna do this. I'm like, okay. Keep it clean. Heard when they're going to have access. No, I didn't, Paul. Hopefully they'll be soon. I know they said what they want to do is get the main bug fixes done. And they want to get the main bug fixes, and when they feel comfortable with where they're going with the game, once they get to that point, then they were going to start rolling out some content. So I'm not sure if that will become some of the first content, or if we're going to be looking at if we'll be looking at something like maybe a couple of weeks, or a week, or a couple of days. I mean, I have no clue, man. No clue. Then Quickie Baby. I don't even know who Quickie Baby is, so. Well, hey, it's I don't know. I don't really gauge myself. It's kind of hard not to gauge yourself with other people that are in your general area. Well, thank you there, Marcus. Appreciate that subscription. But it's it's the only thing that you've got to kind of give your not your credentials, but what's the word I'm looking for? It's the only thing that you've kind of got to your measurement of what's going on, how the channel's doing, just, what's happening, what's going on. It's kind of hard not to compare yourself to other people. I mean, I think that's just natural, human evolution. I mean, you're always going to compare yourself to what someone else is doing, but I try my best not to do that. So listen. All I wanted to do was just be able to put good content out, have fun, and have a bunch of guys that want to do it. If this streaming thing winds up being good, and it winds up being something that's extremely successful, then fine. If it doesn't, like I always say, I'm still going to be able to be here and have fun doing this stuff and enjoying playing games. Grew up in the original Nintendo, and so that's it. I'm probably not going to stop, and I may even get my daughter. She even comes in here and drives trucks with me on ATS and all that good stuff. So it's it'll be a family ordeal here sooner or later. So thank you there, Tyler. Appreciate that. Oh my God. Oh man. Nick T, you know what that sound was? That little pitter patter on the dining room floor. Listen. All right, so we're gonna have to pause here. So nobody go anywhere. The dog, yep, there he is. Great dog. All right, so no one go anywhere. I'm gonna roll some beautiful bean footage here for us for like 15 seconds. We'll just play a little Gold Rush music because it's awesome. All right, yeah, little Gold Rush music to enjoy as we do. So nobody go anywhere. Literally 20 seconds. I'll be back. Everybody's like, oh my God, he's got to take his dog out. Hey, all right. Oh man, I'm sure y'all like. Oh my God, I cannot believe he's going to upload that to YouTube. Oh yeah, man, we'll do it. It doesn't matter. See, there you go. Pause for the dog. Oh, it never said. We got a subscriber out of that. Woo! Thank you there, Steven. Appreciate y'all's indulgence for the dog. I'm gonna tell you, I love you guys, but I am not going to clean up dog pee over streaming for y'all. I'm just sorry, that's just not gonna happen. So that's real life in its totality right there, guys. So, whew, all right. I was gonna try to like sneak in through the door there and be like, pop right up and stream, and scare everybody, but I was like, nah, it'll probably go off really stupid, and then be like, yeah, that was corny. I'm leaving and going somewhere else. All right, get off of it, Mansoor. Yeah, well, you know, Mansoor sent out to donate. He was going to donate $100 to my gaming chair fund, so maybe I need to set that up ASAP there, Mansoor. Blindsided. Well, you know what? Hey, that's real life, man. That's real life, you know? If I could have my own personal studio, be making millions of dollars from YouTube, yeah, I'd have someone else take the dog out for me. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Now back to what we were doing. You like that one? Oh, me. All right. Now back to what we're doing. Loading rocks. Loading dirt. Here we go. Everybody's good. Yeah, he walked by like slow like 3 or 4 times. Like, I'm just going to look at you and see if you're moving. He's like, okay, nah, he's not moving. So then he picks up the pace a little bit. Nah, and then he's like, nah, he's still ain't getting up. And then he like runs to the door, and I'm like, oh boy, he's gonna be in the floor. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, all the best streamers use the random chairs. I'm in the dining room, so I've been, you know, I could be worse. At least I'm not in the garage. But yes, I'm in the dining room. So I just flip a dining room chair and I just sit in it. Keeps great posture, shoulders back, back straight. You know, can't go wrong with it. Yeah, if I had a gaming chair, man, I might melt into that thing. I'd look like a slouch over here playing. Check the buckets. I guarantee you we're about 10% on the bottom ones. Maybe 15 on the mosses. Let's see. See how close we were. And Derek, appreciate. Oh no, wait a minute. All right, so I've created a monster. Thanks. Look at that, man. That's a good one. All right, so I've created. Yes, let me know. Yes or no, did you get your sub shout out there when it came through? I think because sometimes people sub at the same time and it doesn't do it, but I can actually restart it. So let me know if you did or not. Run out of gas to see what happens. Yeah, I would guess it would just shut off, I would assume. Just like the pumps do, you know? I mean, the pumps do the same thing. Yes, you did. Thank you. All right, good deal. Good deal. I didn't tell if it came up. So that's all right. It's actually a fairly decent form-fitting chair. Not really. It's hard as a rock, but it's good. King Milky, you subbed? Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the sub. 6,000 sub. The dog gets the doggy door. I wouldn't let him out there, dude. Man, he'd be gone in a heartbeat. He'd hit the door running, man. He'd smell something. He'd be gone. He'd be 50 miles up the road, still trying to sniff it out. Stricken Lamb's tiny chair, the best ever told worth every penny. Well, maybe one of these days. We'll have to do that. We'll have to make that some kind of a special, like you know, like a sub goal slash, I don't know, 5K unboxing of the brand new gaming chair that's not the dining room chair. Y'all can all be like, oh man, I'm so proud of FTG for getting a gaming chair. Yeah, that poor soul's been in that dining room chair. His wife wouldn't let him get one. I feel so sorry for him. Alright, we got now. Oh, we picked us up a nasty little hole right there. Let's see. Come on. Well, all right, let's try and go back. There we go. Kind of got an edge there. Yeah, full front loader is much better now. It's actually got the pull power to get right up the hill. That's awesome. Almost time to start a new site. I know, man. Y'all surprise me every single day, man. I'm like, surely this is gonna be the last day that, you know, I'm just waiting for the bottom just to fall out and be like, man, we don't want to watch Gold Rush anymore. Yeah, because we got so much cool stuff around here to dig into. We still need to get the excavator over there. Y'all know how I love to get me some excavator action in. This is a save. It gets smooth the actual Gold Rush. Yeah, that's just because it's me. And I'm not the Hoffman crew. Treating cats and raccoons? Yeah, I don't know. He's a little Yorkie. He'd more like chase a cat or just... he'd probably just chase a mouse. Actually, he'd probably chase a piece of paper, honestly. Yes, John, it is. So there's two different textures. And sometimes, I don't know if we get in here close. It's like a little bit of a texture glitch, but I can show you what I'm talking about. Cut that off and pull the brake there. Sometimes when you get down here, you can see like the textures flash and flicker. So yeah, so this is like the terrain that's left down. So pretty much where this terrain started out was about right here, and that was give or take some bumps and lumps in the road here. So pretty much right here, this line was where the actual terrain deformation started. So right here, so things went up and then they kind of mounded up. So we've taken out about, I'd say about 25% of the claim. But this is a very big one. So I mean, you still got all this over here that's completely untouched. So you know, having this little dig around here would be cool. I mean, I thought this one right here would be cool to have the rock trucks out, like I've said before, and that way we could park the excavator up here, dig off the sides, dig off these caps, and then dump it right in the dump truck, pull it straight out, straight up to the wash plant. So I don't know. We'll see as those things. We may have to revamp and do some things here and there, but that's just kind of my preparation for maybe stuff that's going to come. Just trying to put in a little extra, because you got to admit, I mean, and if people are kind of looking at Gold Rush content once that rock truck comes out, then they see like we've already got a complete like a mind-off look here where we could got roads to drive the trucks on. We've got loading zones for the trucks on there. I mean, that's gonna be awesome. So that's kind of why I did it. All right, Dwayne, I hear you, bro. All right, let's do stream there. All right, save there. Alrighty, thank you there. Who's that? Zachary Goman. Appreciate that, bud. As always, guys. You guys are awesome. So 44.96, my goodness. Big 4,500. I think it's going to hit pretty good tonight, man. 45.02. Wow, it just hadn't even updated yet. Wow. Well, it's on a late update. Let's see what happened to my. Hang on. Let me see where my. Oh, it actually went back on there. Okay. Alright, so let's let me get this thing out of the way after we completely just took out the side of our truck. Let's get it out of the way. We'll pick up this little bit here. Yeah, 45.02. Alright, well it's probably takes a little bit of update. It takes a few minutes. It's not like a real-time counter, so it'll ping back to YouTube there and it'll grab the newest number there in a few minutes. Y'all are just subbing so fast, man. I can't keep up with it. Honestly, I mean that's what's happening. Bolting everywhere, yeah, man. There you go, man. There's Strato Driver. That's who I was talking to there. Alright, so we'll get some of this over here up. Probably be better to go ahead and drive over that and then attack it from the other side. It's always best if you want to do any kind of like digging into the terrain, or if you want to do any kind of leveling, always start at the bottom and then work yourself up. For whatever reason, the way the terrain deformation works, it works much better to start from the bottom and work yourself into it. Now, if you're doing bulldozers, it's better to start at the top and then work your way back down into the hole. It's a little bit harder to do that, but it essentially works the same way. 45.03, there it is, awesome. Dadgum flipping dog. Alright, he's going to sit back here and bark now until I feed him food. So, we're going to get some food. We'll be right back. Dadgum. This is annoying. Now we're good. Get him an auto feeder. Yeah, well, I'm the auto feeder. How about that? Oh, that's terrible. Welcome there, James. Appreciate it, man. Now I'm just getting pity subs. Oh, I feel so sorry for FTG. Yeah, no. Yeah, sometimes he's pretty good, but then other times he just, you know, just needs attention too. I mean, what if your mom was playing a video game and you're like, "Hey, Ma, I need some pizza rolls." And she was like, "No, I'm playing Gold Rush." "Ma, seriously, I need some pizza rolls." "Hey, Ma." Yeah, you know, that's how that would be. So he's just doing what we do. Ew. So anyway, thank y'all for indulging me, hanging around for a bit there. I apologize for that. Just, you know, that's the real life daddy duties at work there. All right, see, there you go. Perfect. Just speared it right off the side there, so it works good to do it like that. All right, I tell you what, let's get the big excavator over, man. I want to do some excavator stuff. James, we've got the 1080 Ti. So 1080 Ti is the 11 gig. It's a gray one. What are we at now? So we're 20s and 24s. So okay. Actually, a little bit further than I thought we were. Once we get some good, solid dirt there off one of those tiers, I think we'll be jamming. So let's grab this up. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we get up on that center. I don't know. All right, tell you guys tell me where you want me to dig. It's got to be somewhere where we can get the front end loader down there to it relatively easy. So let's go look here at the claim, and then you guys tell me what you got there, and I'll see if we can't make it happen. Yeah, excavator time. That's right. I love this thing, man. This is my favorite pastime. I actually drove a few of these. My father-in-law had he had a couple of big ones, big old Volvos out in his backyard. He used to do pipeline terminal maintenance, and I'd always get down and use this thing and use the backhoes. And he had a couple of Ford backhoes. Things were awesome. Big old track hose. All right, I did not build it, James, but I do have. I did put it to make sure it was in there. So at the very bottom of the description, if you guys want to bookmark it or you want to control click it and open it. So if you hit control and mouse click, it'll open it up in a new tab in your browser if you're on a PC. Or if you're going after the stream, you want to see it. I did a full reveal on the PC. I went through all the parts that I had, what I bought, and then we talked about my experience there with Digital Storm PCs, which is where I got it from. A great experience, great buying experience, highly recommended. I'm not sponsored by them, so that comes totally off of just my own experience. So yeah, so if you're interested, go check them out. They do have budget PCs. They also have, you know, I mean, the absolute top of the line, you know, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 server PCs. I mean, just ridiculously crazy stuff. You know, 4 Titans in there. I mean, yeah, it gets quite ridiculous pretty quick. I don't know if this one's going to handle that one. That might be. Oh, is it going to go? Sweet. Yeah. All right. All right. So now I guess we can get the bulldozer off here. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. That's alright, Spyro. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, bro. Alright. No, Pittsburgh, I've not. Because every time we do a stream, I don't usually typically like to stream like really far. Really long. So typically what I'll do is about a 2 to 3 hour stream. I just feel like for people coming back and watching it later on, like if you had 6 or 7 hours of stream, they're going to be like, yeah, I'm not watching that. So usually around a 2 is probably the max that people will watch. Although I have to say the watch time minutes for these videos are through the roof. So I mean, we were actually talking about it with some of the mods and stuff in chat. I mean, a couple of days ago, like, you know, we were noticing a lot of you guys that, let's change the battery while we're at it. So a lot of the guys were actually in chat in the beginning. We're still watching the video at the very end, which I think is absolutely awesome, because there's not very much content that I'll watch except playing some of this Gold Rush and having as much fun as I'm doing it for 3 hours. I can tell if you didn't do it and you're just kind of like taking it all in and watching, and you don't really own the game. I could see how watching it you could definitely spend that much time doing it, because there's something about it. It's a little bit mesmerizing, but it's a little bit I don't know. It's a little bit relaxing when you see like all the excavators and diggers and stuff at work. It's just got this, I don't know, it's got this drone sound that's just kind of nice to listen to. I know it sounds weird, but I don't know, just seeing all the stats for these videos, it's awesome. You guys have just, and I say all that to say, you guys have really come back in and watched these videos. Y'all have liked them. Y'all have caught up on series stuff that if you didn't catch a stream, it was like, hey, I went back, I caught up on this one, great stuff, enjoyed it, loved it, whatever, you know, you say. I mean, just cool, man. It's cool to see you guys plugging away like that. Yes, it is, Rob, as long as you dump it within the boundaries of the stuff. Now, this is one of the things that we were talking with CH there from the Playway or from the developers of Gold Rush. He was in yesterday, and we were talking to him about the possibility of maybe making like a little patch of dirt that you can have beside the wash plant. So that way you could be able to take dirt from here and then pile it up in a specific designated area for the wash plant. That way you could load it with an excavator, or you could load it with a wheel loader if that's what you wanted to do. But still, the choice would be yours as to whether or not that's something you want to do. So as long as you keep it within the boundaries, if we cleared most of this claim and we were out like in the back half there, we could at least bring it up to where the stakes are and then drop it there, and it will pile up. You'll see it right here. It works essentially the same. So what I'm going to do, at least right now, I think, I'm trying to think, I really probably, well, you know what, I really probably should be over there digging back over there. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. Let's change this up a little bit, if we can get back over there. Oh, no. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, there you go, Jack. Nice, man. Watching, playing on another. Navy Penna, what's up? How are you? What is that PC link? It's at the very bottom of the description. See my PC specs. That was the video on that one. All right. Oh man, Raven Knight, dude. Yes, I'm with you on that comment, man. Start to finish, my day's off, man. Day's finished, I get you. Hope all there, Dwayne. Course play? Oh, yeah. You know, so here's the thing. This was always the big sticking point, especially, I think, for those of us that have kind of really gotten into Gold Rush. Come on now. Got a little bit stuck there on this right track, I believe. Let's try to move it over just a little bit to the left there. There we go. So, yeah, the biggest thing was kind of looking at this particular game and looking at multiplayer versus console release, because that's essentially what we had the opportunity as backers to vote for. So all the backers that backed the project got a survey, and we answered questions about what we wanted to see in the game, what elements were going to be, kind of groundbreaking. It was a chance for them to kind of talk about things that they were going to be adding in, as well as, like they were looking for console support and Kickstarter back stuff like that. So eventually what happened is, a lot of the console guys showed up. And Skype, what's up, man? Thank you for your subscription. So a lot of the console guys showed up and said, hey, we'll back the project if you order console. So they all voted for console, which was completely up, it's everybody's vote. And instead of multiplayer, since it's a relatively small team that developed this entire game, they elected to go with that since that's what won. So they developed a console release that'll be out here Q1, I believe, or at least the very end of Q1. We're going to be tight. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. You never do this. OSHA would not. Thank you there, Alfred. Appreciate that. So that's where we are, and I think that's where something, what you're kind of talking about, course play, gets into that whole dynamic. Now, we do have hired workers, although you don't see the workers. They have to be on another claim, and they will make money for you, gold that you can have. So you still have the option for kind of an imaginary worker, but, you know, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, I mean, on that. I mean, I think I would really like to see multiplayer, but CH did say in stream yesterday, he said, well, Gold Rush 2 rolls around, multiplayer will definitely be something that, because I think they'll be able to develop, if this game continues to be successful, and I really do hope it is for them, if the game continues to be successful, then they're going to be faced with a lot of really great decisions and some definite ways that they'll be able to you know, up the game and up it a lot when Gold Rush 2 has come around. So be looking for multiplayer when that comes around. I think that was already on his radar as of last night and all the winky faces he gave us. So I think you can probably pretty much take that comment to the bank. How to get my cuts so clean? A lot of work, man. A lot of work, a lot of saves, and then I would do something and I would try it, and then I would go back and I'd do it again, and it's honestly just, that's it, man. It's just a lot of practice. The bulldozer is great for leveling, not so great for hill creation, but it is good for coming down a hill gradually. It's not so great for going up the hill, but you can come down the hill very good. So they at least got that as on point, so they've done a good job with that. And the bulldozer's gotten quite a few little updates as well, so it's not always nice to see that kind of stuff. Oh, they said they can be. Okay, all right. I was kind of curious about that. I mean, I've always seen them. Of course, I've always hired multiple, so I never knew whether or not I'm speeding up, I'm losing workers, or if I'm gaining stuff like that. I usually have two. We do have two claim setups. We do have a Pine Valley Tier 3, and we do have a Tier 2. I'm having problems breaking into this stuff. We have a Tier 2 mine over at Pine Valley. So we've got the small excavator and the wash plant over there, so that's where the workers usually work over there. So as you get more workers and as you go through the list of more workers, more people will send in resumes for you guys, and that way you can pick guys that will give you the best bang for your buck. So they'll give you a percentage of production, and those guys are a little bit more expensive to hire, but you make more gold and you make more money. So yeah, the laws of business. That would be cool there, Raven, if they jumped in and were able to put some of the backing behind that, financial backing. That would be cool. I don't know how that stuff works in licensing, and I don't know how that works, but come on now. We're getting right down here on this. You know, we get down close to this soul down here. Doesn't want to click this stuff off. So let me get rid of what's in my bucket and see if it'll reset here. There we go. You're at my sub goal, yeah, man, 4508. So, I mean, I guess let's just go and jump it up to 46. I mean, I kind of like the hundreds because I feel like, you know, we're just boom, 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 boom. But let's see, at this rate, I mean, we could jump it up. But I'm just gonna keep it up. We'll move it up to 46. How about that? Let's do 46. There we go. All right, cool. There you go, 46, new sub goal. I will say this though, that's a joke, Michael. From this is what sometimes we see, and we have to read the chats and the comments like that, and then nobody goes back and ever reads. Well, thank you there, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Can you show off the mining area for shovels by the the tent tanks? Also shout out. Yeah, we can do that. All right, Gary there, appreciate your subscription, man. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so we got new guys in. I did find it. It took me a while to find it. There's 2 ways to get there. I think one of them is maybe... Let's see. It's actually sponsored on a Tiblet. All right, let's stop that there. Let's do, let's... All right, so you'll go, well, not this way. And Liam HUK. Hope you're doing well there, bud. Thanks for your subscription as well. Hope you guys continue to want to see more Gold Rush. Like I always say, man, Kurt Newsom, thank you, man, for your subscription as well. Don't forget to hit those like buttons, in and out, streams and whatnot. And don't forget, like those videos that you want to see. And it's obvious y'all want to keep and continue to see more Gold Rush because y'all keep liking these videos, man. It's awesome to see those likes going way, way, way up. So thank you for that. So, okay, here's probably the easier ways to go to the right side of the tent. And then jetty right up here. So here is where your thank you there, Michael Dar. Appreciate that subscription as well. So here is your hog pan sluice area. So each one of these looks like we start out on Arnold Valley, but if you want to say have a smaller kind of hog pan sluice up here, then this is where you could do something here. So you could do tier 1 effectively here on Rivertown, or you could do this on Pine Valley. If you look at Pine Valley, once you drive through the gate, you've got the green tent to the left. Go in between the house and the green tent, like cut the middle right before it, and then there's a little pad in the back there, and you'll see the terrain deformation. So pull your shovel out, get your hog pan sluice, and then start digging and start adding your dirt, and there you go. It is a little bit like the texture is a little weird, but this is it. So you're looking at it right there. So there you go. Yeah, that's where it's at. It took me a little while digging around to figure out which road, but this is probably the easier way to get up there. I was like, and Raptor was streaming some mud tires, the actual new mud tires. He wasn't clickbaiting the old spin tires, trying to capitalize on views. So guys, go check that if you want to go see some of that. He'll probably upload that here in a few days, so definitely go check that out. If you want to see some of that new Mud Tires gameplay, he put that up today and streamed some, so it looked good. I'm excited for that one. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a console release as well. So console guys and PC guys will be able to have that one all, and there also and time will be mods for that. So there will be trucks and there will be mods, although not right away. But there will be some stuff coming out for that in the future for consoles. I think you can probably all thank, what was it, Skyrim? Was the Skyrim, no, Fallout, no, which one was it? Skyrim and Farm Sim being the first console modders. And now it looks like Mud Tires is going to join that, the ranks of that. So very cool, very cool. All right, let's see where we're at. There we go. All right, so we'll pull this out. I don't know, we'll get us a couple more scoops down here. And then we'll use our front end loader to come down and grab all this. I'll see if you can sub to my super chat. Yeah, that's a long walk from the truck. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. That's a long walk, man. I already got to shovel all that dirt. I really don't want to have to walk. Hey, can the gold just jump into my bucket? You know, just jump in there. That would be great. Thanks. Oh, from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, Canada. Well, welcome there, DJ. DJ Mike Boyer. Thank you, bud. All right, so we got a couple new camera views. I think this is the new one. People seem to really like this camera view. I like the fluidity of the arm. I mean, it's just, I don't know. This game's got a lot of positives to it. The only thing is it gets a little bit dicey whenever you get right next to the ground down there, as to be expected. You know, it's kind of like especially you farm sim guys, when y'all dug, especially using the excavators, you know, for stuff there. Once you start picking up the draped, and thank you there, Jeffrey W. Appreciate your subscription as well. All right, so I got a notification there from a Michael. I won't leave your last name out there. But thank you. He just donated $20 on PayPal. So I don't think PayPal is going to come up there. But I won't throw your last name out there because I know that's personal info there. So thank you for your subscription, man. I mean, your subscriptions and your PayPal donations, super chats. You guys, man, it's awesome. Awesome. Very humbling sitting in this dining room chair here streaming some Gold Rush. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Rojo? How are you, man? Rojo plays. Hope you're doing good. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Well, the Gold Rush is good. Now, we're not really finding much gold. Not gonna lie, we're kind of like, we're not really doing anything. Danish Thinker. Hey, man, welcome to the live stream, and thank you for your subscription. Yeah, our gold is really next to none. I mean, we really have not actually found that much. We've done we've done a buttload of work. I'm not gonna lie, man. All this tiered up system here. Let's go ahead and let's break it there. Let's go ahead and set the arm back on this side, and we'll go ahead and hop in. There we go. Pull our handbrake there. We'll go ahead and hop in the front end loader. So, you know, going around and leveling all of these cuts and stuff, man. It's been fun. It's been a lot of work, but we definitely have not made any gold. Last night we cleared about like 10 ounces. So I was talking to the dev today and asking him something about. Well, actually, we cut this road in today, so this was really cool. We were able to cut that in from the top. So if we want to transfer up to the second, or I guess this would essentially be the third tier, we can essentially transfer up here. And then we can be up here and do whatever we want to up here, and then at some point I'm going to kind of fix this off to where we'll be able to come straight in here. Now we can make the left turn and go down, but what I want to do is be able to get on the other side and then cut another path that goes up, and we have a fourth tier up there. So we would literally have like a legit quarry-like gold mine here in Rivertown. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. I like doing stuff like this, and we've got total, you know, we could do whatever the heck we want to there on the other side. It's still pretty much free and clear of anything. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now I'll tell you this: what I am going to try. You guys were kind of asking me early on there in the stream. You know, hey, I wonder if the bulldozer takes more. You know, if you've bulldozed dirt, does that give you a less of a gold output, or at least of gold, I guess input into the sluices, I should say. So I'm going to take and see if we can't grab a few loads of dirt over there, run them back. I don't want to do too many because it's going to be a long haul to bring all the way back there to the plant. So to my Discord. Good stuff. There you go, Nick. So for all of our sponsors here that are in here, don't forget you've got some new emotes there. I think we've got 4 now. We've got 3 in there, but I've got 4. We need to get the other one in there and get it uploaded. So I think we're going to center that one around some aviation. So I've got a couple of ideas for that. We're going to hook it up. So you guys feel free to use those emotes whenever we get around stuff. You guys are the only ones that have access to those. Looks like a big pile of dung right there, don't it? It's a nice shiny big pile of poo. It's all shiny. Boston, Massachusetts. Amazing videos. All right, man. Well, I appreciate that, Jeeper Jimbo. That is much appreciated, man. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. You know, I'm glad you've. You know, the game doesn't come perfect. I mean, it's got its little things, but once you kind of learn your way around and kind of figure out those little things you got to do, you know, that's not quite perfect, but you do kind of figure out ways around things. Once you get in there and figure that stuff out, man, it really does open up. It's a very fun and creative game to play. So you'll have to let us know how you get along and how you enjoy it. And don't forget, you guys got questions, you want my opinion on anything, feel free to ask. You know, hey, I'm having this doesn't really work that well, and you got any ideas? Yeah, I would say just go back and watch the videos, because I really have not found really a different or a better way to do it than the way I do it. I typically don't tend to just do things the really extraneously hard way, but you know, every now and again I do, because it's just fun. What's up, Bambino? How are you, man? Well, you know, I don't know. I meant to ask CH that yesterday, and I was trying to think. I was trying to think about it today, and I just totally forgot. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and let's make it daytime. But the one question is going to be whether or not those darker ones yield more gold, or whether or not it doesn't really matter. Now, supposedly we thought it was because it was easier to dig and use the rippers on the back of the bulldozer. Now, anytime you dig into the ground, when it's sifted up, that's what it looks like. Because see, all this dirt that's dumped here, the darker colored stuff, was stuff that was dumped there by the excavator. So I guess the only way to do it would be to get you a mobile wash plant and run a couple of buckets of only this, and then literally go pick up buckets of only dirt that was not discolored, you know, not the darker stuff, the lighter stuff, and then see what you came up with. I mean, that would be the only. Maybe one of these days we can run that test and just see if we see any kind of difference. And I don't know how random it is either. It might not be as random as I think it is. So. Front loader, hey, it was in the woods. Not having a heaving buggy drives you crazy. Yeah, no game, you're right. No game's perfect. Front loader needs fuel. Yeah, she's a little less than a quarter. We'll keep our eye on it. I don't even know if I think both of my fuel trucks are out. That's why I'm putting you off on that. I think they're both out, so I don't have the big fuel can here. It's off somewhere else, so I might have to transfer that down this way. All right, see you there, Make America, MAGA. Hey, what's up, Brian? Good there, Spy Road. I set up the track code. You like the best 274? I like the 400. Oh yeah, well thank you, man. Appreciate that, Monster 2284. Yeah, well thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a bit, man. Much appreciated there, bud. Yeah, it is a good game. I mean, it's one of those games. I like the sim games because they're just really relaxing. And typically with the sim games, they're the ones that you can really extend out with like USB control. So if you're, you know, kind of one of those gamers that you really like to do the control, I like to do the controls. I can't wait to. Some of you guys have seen like the X-Plane stuff. I can't wait to do the X-Plane and you see some of the controls we've got here. Between that, on the flying apparatus, you've got steering wheel. I've got the full 18-speed stuff with ATS, ETS. It's just so much fun because it adds so much to the game. And I think, you know, for sim games, even this game, you can really extend it out via USB. So you can put double joysticks if you want to use that with the excavator. You could hook up a steering wheel and do the steering wheel with all of the driving stuff here. You have the pedals, brakes, and all that stuff hooked up. So I mean, you're kind of limitless on the amount of stuff that you can hook up to run all of the equipment. Same with the bulldozer. You can assign stuff to blades up, and every control in here is assignable. So I mean, really, the big three pieces of equipment you have is you got the truck, the front end loader, the bulldozer, which essentially all could be kind of around the same about thing. And then your character control could all be done with keyboard, or it could be done with at least my knowledge, I think you can do like a controller with it. So I mean, you can have all of that stuff hooked up at the same time, and kind of almost you're kind of playing and simulating it even with the controls, which is that's a pretty cool concept. So I think that's why simulation games, man, just become so relaxing. You almost kind of can almost put yourself in that reality for a bit. It's good. It's good. Oh yeah, you can make it all. So, I mean, it's like the bulldozer's got those same controls, and the lever blade control. It's got ripper control, so you could assign anything that's got buttons and USBs that you can assign. You can make it do it all. Pretty cool. 148, well, awesome, man. Well, I tell you what, man, out of that 148, nobody subbed yet. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Just a gentle reminder, although don't ever do it just because I ask you to do it because you enjoy the content. That's always like keeping and retaining subscribers, and viewers keep coming back. That's always the main goal. I don't really care about the sub number if nobody comes back and watches the video. So I appreciate the level of support the past couple of minutes, well, I guess about 7, 8, 9 days. It's just been out of this world. So tip of the hat to everybody. A big salute to you. Sponsors, subscribers, donators, super chatters. I mean, everybody. Just absolutely crazy, humbling, just an insane experience over the past couple days. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys. All right, so let's just see what our buckets are. We got to be getting fairly close. Let's see here. All right, so we're in the 30s, so that's we're getting close. I will get around the 50 percentile marks, and I may actually go pick up a few more on the other side there, and we'll just see. I want to see how we'll see how fast it loads in. So I think we'll do another giveaway tonight. We'll just I'm just feeling, you know, hey, we just need to do us a gold cleanup because we're only about 2 hours in, so we've definitely got that in. Has anyone been sending in $6? No, I don't think so. I think old Joe, man, we $6'd him last night, man. We $6'd him to death. That's kind of funny, man. That was good. All right, well, thank you there, Spyro. We'll see you here on the next one, buddy. I hope you have a good rest of the night and a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Probably tomorrow night. I'm sure we'll be streaming out tomorrow night as well. So I'm really hoping for some good updates. So if we get a big update or something tomorrow, be sure to come step back in. We'll start taking it down and seeing what all they've done, what all the big updates they've made. Testing some things out, depending on what it is. Maybe some content drops here really soon. I'm hoping so. Really want to get a chance to use all this wonderful terrain stuff I've done here. I hope the truck. What's with the truck won't even fit in the middle of it. Well, that seems to be the case, Andy. It seems to be the case, man. What's that, Brian? All right, I thought we had some more in there. Guess not. All right. And you feel all the jigs completely. God, man, I really need to. It just takes so long to do it. I mean, I feel like we're having to like go, you know, pretty far away now from the plant. And y'all know me. I don't like doing things, you know, too long. Like, you know, do them for a while, and then it's like, okay, let's back up and let's go somewhere else with it. You know, let's do something else. Well, it's possible, Scythe. I know CH, one of the devs there from Gold Rush, was in the stream yesterday, and alluded to the fact that an update would be soon, and had a couple of winky faces there. So, you know, it's been a while since our last update that had some bug fixes and some other miscellaneous stuff. So, you know, hopefully, you know, that's why I say it's very possible. Uh-oh, kind of got jammed up in here. My bucket must have hit the corner there. Oh no. That's kind of a bad place there. I've got like this. I should have scooped this part out. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get out of this. I don't think I am. Oh, look at that! Power through. Come on there, old dilapidated. What is this? I think she's stuck now. She's done. She's cooked. Stick a fork in her. She's done. All right. Let's reset that. See if our dirt goes with us. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Front end loader and reset. There we go. Escape out. Whoa! And we still got our dirt. Look at there. Hey, Mazda, this is well, I think it's 19. It's on Steam. I think it's $19, and it is called Gold Rush the game. So it's not a free to play, but it is relatively cheap in the game world. I mean, all you can do, and you've got two more claims that are, you know, somewhat similar to this. You've got the small sluices. You've also got the medium-sized. So if you look at any of our videos here that are Tier 2, that kind of gives you an idea what your Tier 2 mining looks like. And then this is Tier 3. And there will be more to come on. So there's going to be some free content updates, as well as a couple of paid DLC content updates that will be coming in the later future. So It looks to be that the developers are not just going to let this game hang. It looks to be that they're going to be very active with it and keeping it updated and, you know, continuing to fix bugs and add new features. And so, you know, it looks like it's going to be good. I mean, I'm excited for it, so we'll see what happens. Following goal streaks. You know, the sock, you're right on that one, man. That would be pretty awesome. It might be a little bit hard to put all that in the code because, you know, you got to think about the back end of that. It's got to look ridiculous. And yeah, you got to keep in mind, too, it's still relatively a small team doing this one. So, yes, you certainly can, Josh. Yeah, there you go, Greg. Yep. Well, I think you can do multiples, like 2 joysticks, because I've seen guys that's got videos up and doing 2 joysticks with the stuff. Now it's 2 of the same, so maybe they're able to double it up and split it off. I don't know exactly how they've set it up, but I know they're running 2 joysticks. All right, so it looks like we're getting up close to 40. So if we can just keep this grind up just a little bit. Hey, what's up, Fall Wave? How are you? Well, that sucks there, Brian. And yes, by the way, Maz, it is released. I didn't really answer that, but yeah, it is released. Finally made a stream. Hey, what's up, is that Rogelio Cross Country? How are you, man? Well, cheers there, Skype. Appreciate that that compliment and comment there, man. It's always great having you guys here, man. I mean, I'd be playing the game anyway, so it just makes it even better to have a bunch of guys to talk to about it and you know, compare ideas. And it's great, man, because I've already had some other guys comment into some stuff, and it's like, hey, man, you got to try this. You know, it worked for me. And then I'll come in, I'll test it out, I'll try it. So thank you there, Aaron Chapman. Appreciate that subscription. And I'll come in and try it out. I'm like, yeah, man, it works. The little bulldozer trick we did in the very beginning, that was someone in the comments threw it up there and said, hey, if you do this, then it'll allow you to go down a little bit in increments and work like a champ. So that I wouldn't have known that had I not been streaming and playing, you know, and you guys watching. So yeah, it's cool when that kind of stuff works out. Not always, but, you know, when it does work, it's great. All right, come on now. Let me get this. Whoops, don't get too far. All right, so let's go ahead and let's chew that little triangle out right there. That's that one right there. That's what we need to get that out. Rogelio, this is $19.99, I believe. It's on Steam, it's PC only. It's not Mac. Unfortunately, console's not released yet, so. And just bringing to everyone's attention, just in case it is a new scroll bar. So let's see, over on that side. Yeah, there's super chatters. So super chatters, I wanted to put super chatters because you guys are super. What it's done is tallied up all the super chatters from everyone that's come in that's donated money here all time. So these are kind of our all-time super chatters. Now we do have donations. I also have Streamlabs, but those are kind of like a separate donation. So they kind of have separate places that they pull that information from. So I thought since we featured a lot of our top donators and some of our other stuff, I thought it would be really cool to kind of feature our super chatters. So a special a special thanks to those super chatters. We'll make sure y'all got some love in here on stream and got some recognition for just the amount of support you guys have poured into the channel. So much thanks and appreciation to official Spencer TV. Man, what is up, dude? It's so great to see you, man. I think it's AKA Spencer Carver for those that were that are from our Farm Sim guys. So, man, great to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, that'll be good, Heinars. And let me know if I'm saying that right. It feels weird. Heinars or Heiners. Let me know. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, man. Good to see you, Spence. Good to see you, man. It's been a while, so I'm glad you come and said hey, man. was great, man. We had Shrike up in here. He came in and said, hey. I hadn't seen Shrike a bit, and then old Spencer shows up. Says, this is a good night, had ball. Oh, yeah, we got college. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, good for you. I hope everything's going well. Always great to see guys come back in and say hey and give updates, and especially guys they're big life transition moments, college, and all the other stuff going on. That's good, man. Yeah, everyone give some wave hands there to Spencer. Wave emojis. How about that? There you go, wave emojis. Everybody put your wave hands. Oh, man. Put your wave hand little stickies in there. Like, wait, what? What is he talking about? Hey, what's up, Ron? Well, we got stuck again. No. Come on, baby. Come on. Right there. There we go. All right, one more. Oh, yep, there it was. A little spike there in the... There we go. Now we're good. All right. Oh, it's good, man. Yeah, I like it, man. It's as you can see, man, it's cool being able to mod and create and do some extra things we couldn't do on console. So I do kind of miss the buddies on console, though. I do. At some point, I'm gonna have to pull it back out and do some stuff on there. It was a completely different stream setup, and that's what kind of kicked me off doing anything on PS4. Just completely moved to doing stream on the PC, and it's all housed in there, and I didn't have my stream device anymore, so yeah, it just made it complicated. But it's good, man. It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. How do I know when Matt says, how do you know when the front loader bucket's full? Well, sometimes basically, but the only way I know is this. So I'll lower it down, and at some point when it doesn't let you go anymore, it's full. So you can pretty much pick up to about a time, and then after that, it's pretty much full. So if you're down to the bottom level of the blade right there, that's pretty much it. The fuel is low. All right, so we'll put some gas in it. I'm sure somebody's gonna be screaming it down. Wipe off the dust. What's up, Thurman? How are you? Thurman Gaming in the house. What's up? All right, so let's see. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. I think it's on the left side, I think. I don't even know that I even put gas in this thing. Oh yeah, there it is. This got 27. So this will get us most of the way filled back up. Pulling an FTG by running out of fuel. Come on, guys. Y'all gonna make me cry. Oh, I guess we gotta open our cap on there. Well, maybe. Alright, so maybe that cap doesn't open. Alright, let's just see if we can get it go again. Up. Oh, okay, it just does it automatically. Alright, cool. Oh, what? This fuel tank's not empty. It's got 27%. Is it going down? No. Okay, alright, so here's what we're going to do. Hey, Def, what's up? How are you, man? Good to see you. Everyone razzed me about my lumberjack shirt, dude, and I totally forgot. 160. Woo! Wow. And sometimes I kind of wish y'all guys wouldn't tell me that. But I kind of like to know, but then I kind of don't like to know sometimes. To be honest with you. Because then I feel like I'm almost say something stupid, or I get too excited, or I start talking too fast. They're like, oh my god, I wish this guy would shut up and just play this stupid game. Alright, let's do a transport. Let's bring in the big old fuel tank. Now I think Let's see, storage place. Okay, but I don't think it's got any in it. So they only bring fuel at midnight. So let's see if I can bring the big fuel tank over from Pine Valley. So you'll take here, and then you'll move it over to Rivertown. That's where we're at. So we'll go ahead and click this, and it should. There you go. Let you know down here that it's being transported. So it's going to cost $2,000 to get our big fuel tank over. So we'll do that. We'll shut it down. Okay, so here's what I was saying earlier. I think I was talking to someone. So failures, breakdowns, and repairs are coming in Gold Assistance 7.0. So when we have breakdowns and repairs, the big stuff, the tracks, the teeth on the buckets, I mean, everything is going to be in there. So equipment store, you can order equipment, and I'm sure for a price that you can be able to deliver it there, and as well as the machine store. So the tablet here is going to allow you the option of being able to unlock each one of these things, like unlocked workers, unlock the bank, and unlock transport. And I think each one of those things are like $3,000 a piece. So I would imagine failures, equipment store, and machine store will be about the same. So that's kind of like your little iPad general, just your general master hub. Where everything's at. So we should see, there it is, big fuel tank over there, and let's see if it's got gas in it. It should actually have some fuel in it. So still no, I'll have it tomorrow, man. I'll have to put one on tomorrow. I think you especially. Oh, did I miss? No, I didn't. Okay, I'll make sure I didn't miss something. I saw it down there. I shouted you out there, Spencer, on that super chat. Sorry. I was like, wait. I think I totally missed that. Alright, so I'm not sure why it said, I'm not sure why it said this was empty. It still says we're at 27%, but for whatever reason there, it's saying that we were empty. So let's go over here, let's reset it and put some fuel in it and see what happens. Love for the channel. Well, you know what? That's fine, guys. Listen, you know, I always make sure those guys get special shout-outs, and I always make sure they get stuff because they are investing money into the channel. But still, like I said, man, this cannot go. You could have a guy come in here and drop $50 and then leave, and me have nobody here in chat for the next 2 or 3 hours, and this will be the most boring content ever. So having guys in chat, talking, having a really great time, meeting other guys in chat, plugging in, that is the way that this is supposed to work. That's the way I've always envisioned this working. So being a part of that, Brian, is just as important as everything else. So thank you for what you guys do. I'm telling you, it takes everybody doing all the little things here and there. It takes all that to make it go around. So awesome. Say, what's up, Sarah? Good morning. Hope you're doing well, bud. All right, you were having that bug yesterday. Half fuel tank was saying it was empty. Well, maybe that's I don't know. Maybe that's something we need to look at and see if it's been reported. Check in, Andy Storm, with the donation there. Appreciate it, man. Love to. All right, so what is wrong here? I have got this is. All right, so let me just do one other. Let me do this right quick, because for whatever reason it's not pulling your guys. It's not pulling y'all's your stuff, what you're actually saying on stream. That's kind of bothering me. I'm gonna roll this again, so guys don't be Oh, wait a minute. That's a different alert. Okay, hang on. Like, where is this alert? What the crap? All right, sponsored donation alerts. Maybe that's it. Oh. Aha. All right, let's roll it one more time. So Andy gets 3 shout-outs. There we go. Love the way you play this game, dude. There we go. All right, we got that fixed. That was a Streamlabs donation. So, okay, that was different. So, even I learned something new today. So, thank you, bud. Appreciate that. You got 3 big old shout-outs. It's all right. It's all good. All right, let's see. Let's claim that back on. There we go. All right. All right, so looks like we're about 56. That's, whoops. I was about to say, oh gosh, what happened here? Oh, there it was. Okay, let's just put that right there. Let's see what happens now that we've got that. And Joanne Perry, thank you for your subscription. All right, yeah, because I want to make sure we get some gas in here. Make sure this thing going there. We can do us a gold cleanup, because we're on the 40s, so we're getting close there to having enough to do a decent little clean out. Don't need the shout-outs, but thanks anyway. Well, you're more than welcome, man. I appreciate the support, guys. That's the least I can do is give you a couple shout-outs. All right, let's see. We'll get the right angle here, and this thing should up. Maybe the little throw box for this can be a little bit bigger. There we go. Well, I wonder which fuel tank is empty. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if I got to. Certainly don't have to fuel this up on the other side. All right, this is starting to. So typically when this happens, what I've found is sometimes I need to maybe save and then restart. Thank you there, Dominator 546. Thank you for your subscription. Let's go drive it over to the. See, it's showing it's completely empty. That's new muy bueno. It was not all the. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, yeah, that's weird. All right. So that's interesting. Let's back it up. Let's see if this one actually fill it up. If this one doesn't fill it up, then maybe what we need to do is reset the game. So. Yeah, it is, Ant. It's great to see, man. I've kind of always wanted this to happen. I mean, what YouTuber doesn't, right? You know. Yeah, it's super good, man. Super good. I had no idea Gold Rush would be the game that it happened on. I mean, that's the thing that I kind of still can't get over. Ah. Well, there you go. I guess it needed to be. There you go. So I guess it needed to be on the big one. You couldn't just roll one of the other ones over there. So maybe that's what it was. Cool. Well, there you go. Getting dust in the gas. Oh, that's good, man. Tell you what, man. Whew, it's getting hot. Getting hot up in here. See me? We can make this a non-family friendly channel here. Hang on a minute. Woo! All right. I'm starting to break a sweat up in here. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we're about more than half full. That's good enough. Good enough for me, anyway. All right, now we're ready to go. Now we should have more about half a tank, something like that, maybe 3/4. There we go, a little bit more. It works. Well, thanks, Brian. Well, that's the idea, man. It's I'm telling you, man, you won't find very many other channels like this that's this clean, and everyone's really supportive of everybody here, which is I don't know how that happened. Maybe it was because of me. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just who had just randomly started with the channel. But like I said, I mean, a lot of that starts at the top, so it works its way down through the moderators. Got a great group of moderators here. I got my eye on a couple more that have been in and around, guys that I talk to frequently outside of here. Just as the channel grows and we get more and more people coming in, and you know, the chats gets a lot busier. You know, but those guys, I mean, they extremely just a lot of support. It's really kind of crazy, but it all starts from them. Starts with the mods, work itself down, everyone respecting one another. That's what it's about. So I'm glad you take notice of that. That tells me that something's going right. So appreciate that, bud. Well, it's eat up. Well, thank you, man. There, Jester. Appreciate that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys want to be here. That's the whole idea, man. Yep, sure is there, Isaac. Gun Guy, what's up, man? How are you? Jason XR6T, well, welcome, man. For golf is always great stream. Good night. All right, well, have a good in there, Heinars or Heiners. You'll have to let me know sometime how to effectively say your name, whether or not I'm even close to it. All right, well, appreciate it there, Gun Guy. Yeah, man, we're glad to have you guys here. So we got guys that have not been in the channel, or y'all, it's the first time you're stopping by. go ahead and watch some if you like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to continue to keep up here with good. We're pretty much all live stream. I don't really do really hardly any production content, so you're not going to find the the little 30-minute snippet videos from me. Kind of the Let's Play series. I just don't have time to do all that, and the editing is not my YouTube's not my full-time job. So yeah, I like to come in and just record whatever. Outlaw Cook, thank you, man. So like if you go back and watch this stream, you'll see like I had to take a break to go take my dog out. Then I had to go take a break to just go get him some food. Real life called in, and that's the way it'll go up on YouTube, in all its glory. There it is. Whew. So yeah, I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, well, every night, man, Keith, I'm telling you, man, every night's good. Yeah, last night was good. We had the devs in from Gold Rush. They stopped in, or one of them did, stopped in and hung out with us for quite a while. And they even came in and said, hey, again for this one. So that was super cool having him come in a second time. So special thanks to those guys for taking an interest to come in and say hey and just kind of plug in a part of chat here. It's cool, especially you guys get to actually connect with developers. And Raptor was in earlier, so. That's just cool when big guys come in and throw their support around and give you guys a chance to connect with them. That's good for everybody. It's good for everybody. All right, sometimes. All right, I can't remember which one does this. So, yeah, this happened yesterday. I'll have to remember what I did to get it to unlock. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, no. Come on. Come on now. Yeah, it's like this thing, it's like it gets locked up in it. I drove too far into it, I think. Worst case scenario, you have to come back and do a, sometimes you got to go all the way down. See, I can't push it up right now. Maybe I need to report this one and tell him where this is, because this happened the other night, but I couldn't get off this part right here. Yeah, so let's just do a little quick reset here. I think sometimes you're supposed to load it from the other side, so coming from this side is a totally different. Yeah, totally different. Yep, and then everything works there. Tap, 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 tap the up key. Oh, okay. I guess you're talking. Okay, I see what you're saying. Missed that. All right, there it's Jester. Got to winterize the go. I hear you, man. Good night, buddy. Have a good man. Yeah, maybe next time. All right, tapping works. All right, I'll try that next time. What's our time? All right, so we're about right at 2 hours 20 minutes. So cool. This is right on time. So we've done quite a bit today. We've done bulldozing. I think we've made it through about 3 game days. So we've got a nice tiered system here. We can look, especially you new guys that have just joined in the live stream. You kind of want to check things out. Want me to maybe drive around or at least show you some of the things we have done. I certainly don't mind that. We get these buckets a little bit more full because I don't want to try to get. I want to get a little bit more gold in those things that we had the other day. Because right now we've got some cash, but I want to still make the gold and still get everything else for future content that's going to be dropping in the game. So we're actually trying to maximize as much as we can our gold cleanups. A shovel in the pan. I don't think you could do a shovel in the pan, but if you do have the hog pan sluice, I think you could do it on that. I know you can do it if you've got equipment to drive, but I don't know. I've not tried that, but I can try it and I can report back to you maybe tomorrow night or something. I can look at that and see if it actually works. And someone already in chat may already know if it works. Oh, nice, Keith. Now, you weren't too far from me. And Greenville's about an hour and a half away from me, so. There you go. John says it works. There you go. Yeah, pretty much any of the operations, whether it's clean out, or not clean out, but if it's any kind of loading, any kind of sifting through and cleaning the cleaning gold stuff through, anything that you can always hire workers in for that kind of stuff. They pretty much work for all that. So I figured it probably would. I just hadn't done it myself. So cool, man. Yeah, Matt. So pretty much when you get your first ounce, you get the 40. I know a lot of guys put in their videos, you know, oh, we found the 40 ounce. Well, you found it after an ounce. There was no secret about that. It was just a little bit of a clickbaited video. So yeah, you always get that 40 after you found your first ounce. And once you're getting ready for that first ounce, they give you a 40, and that 40 is meant to kind of help give you a little catapult into the next tier. So maybe you can use that 40 ounce to get you an excavator or a small one. Maybe you get the tier 2 claim stuff, and you can kind of start using that. So that's kind of the idea behind that. And there was a lot of people, man. A lot of people hated that. They did not like the fact that they got a 40 ounce nugget after the first ounce. They didn't like it at all. All right, PVD Joker, what's up, man? Thank you, Mr. Stream again. Well, we're still going, man. We're still going. We still got another, I don't know, 30 or so minutes. We're just trying to get to the last of our dirt here, clean up. We'll take another ride through here for all the other guys that maybe haven't seen the claim from what we've done today, plus what we've done elsewhere. I kind of worked on the claim a little bit last night. Worked on it just a little bit this right before stream, just to kind of clean up a few little extra odds and ends. So I wanted to get a few more dirts. My God, what the heck am I talking about? Get a few more buckets in there, so that way we can have a nice little cleanup here. So we will be doing another little gold gas giveaway. So if you want to hang on to that, I've got some awesome developer backgrounds that we got as backing the stream. You guys have seen those running through our. You've seen those rolling through our thing, our intro screens on the stream. Sorry, I'll learn how to speak English here soon. So once we do that, then that's where we'll be able to give those away. So whoever gets to the closest without going over gets their shot and gets a choice at a custom developer background there that we got as a part of backing the website. I mean, backing the project. So it's very cool stuff. It's all 4K. Some of it's 1980, like 1080 stuff. We got a few stretched ones for those guys running multi-monitor support there. So concept art, all the vehicles are in there, even the equipment like the water pumps and the trommels and all that's in there. So whatever your favorite piece of equipment is, there's a couple of different really nice high-res 3D renders of all that. So it's definitely something you're not going to be able to download off Google Images, I can tell you that. And PVT Joker 2011, Guten Tag. Willkommen im Livestream. Rivertown, yeah, Rivertown. This is the FTG Rivertown. We've got a lot of dirt out of here, though. I mean, this is a lot of this is gone. I kind of look at all this. I mean, you think about it. All this was all the way up to those stakes and stuff. Like this is out here, man. Oh yeah, no problem there. Thank you, man. Alan, what's up, man? Good morning, all from the UK. Well, welcome to the live stream here from the east side of the states, on the East Coast. So, welcome to you, man. Glad you stopped in and hung out with us for a little bit. Oh, nice, bypass it. Okay, cool deal though, Raven. Yeah. When I found that one, the game had already come out, so they had put that patch in place at that time. Alright, so we got getting some good dirt here as this stuff is loading really easy. So this is kind of nice getting some of this cleaned up. I'm actually kind of like, this is nice. I feel like we needed to get some cleanliness here. So all of our roads are starting to look really good. We just need to figure out how we connect the third tier down to the bottom. That's the only thing I need to walk around and do. Yes, Rogelio, we can make a quick trip to the store. Just showcase for guys that don't know, there is a lot here that you can replace. So, I mean, shoot really quick here. I'll show you this real quick. So inside just the front loader, you have batteries that go dead. So let's see, I think that's all down here in the back flap, I think. So you've also got oil filters there that pop off, and you throw them away, and then you put new ones on. So when your oil, so that eventually that's going to come in, and as well, you can't change them now, but the batteries will die. Especially like if you leave when the maintenance and stuff all comes up. So I think if you leave lights on, if you do things like that, it will eventually die. So you've got those things to worry about. Now the front loader doesn't have any big like wheels or buckets or anything like that, but the excavator, now that's the interesting one, because the tracks will break and the teeth will fall off, or the teeth will break on your digger. So maybe as the digger, the bulldozer has the rippers, maybe it's going to be, once the maintenance and all that comes in, if you're digging in the darker colored soil, then that's better off for you. And maybe that's why they want you to use those diggers, and the maintenance comes up. Maybe digging through this stuff right here is going to be really bad for your splines there on, or your teeth on your thumb and your bucket for the excavator. So maybe something they're going to be bringing in. I don't know. That would be really cool if it was. That would be really, really, really interactive from a maintenance standpoint. So we'll have to see. I mean, it's just my assumption of what I'm thinking. They kind of, maybe they're kind of, you know, leaning to, because that's the first place my mind went to. So, oh, John, well, welcome, buddy. Is it Willkommen im livestream or Willkommen? I think it's Willkommen im livestream. So welcome all the way from the East Coast in the States, man. Great to see you guys, Netherlanders. I think that was okay Dutch. I had a couple other phrases memorized and I forgot them. I'd completely just had to step on myself. Just been John. Nice, man. Look at there. Andy Storm breaking it down. What game we playing, buddy? Angel Flores. We're playing Gold Rush the game. Brian's like, hey, when'd you change your shirt? Oh, I had to take the oven off, man. It is too hot in this house. All right, let's just see what our buckets are. I want to get above 50%. I really want to get above 50. We can get above 50? All right, so there's one. Let's see if we can get the other one above 50. I want to see some good gold cleanup. I don't want to see like what we've done so far where it's like 10, 11, 12. Like, I want y'all to be able to feel like you can guess like 20s. You know what I mean? Yes, Angel, I am using a PS4. It's what we had. It works well. And it works good with all the equipment as well. So if you're doing digging, it's got both joystick support there. And it just works native right out of the box. If you've already gotten the PS4 or an Xbox already hooked up, easy peasy, it works right every time. You don't have to spend any enormous amount of time there trying to set stuff up. All works like it's supposed to. Oh, Andy's Dutch too. Awesome. Good deal. The Danish Viking. Hello. What system? PC? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Yes, the only one that Gold Rush is offered on right now. It is going to get a console release. That'll be end of Q1 of 2018. So I think the last I saw was April, May-ish, give or take, and maybe early, maybe later, depending on what their their roadmap on that is, and the updates and how close they're on that. It could change. Rip man away. Well, we're still loading, bro. We're still loading. We did a good bit of bulldozer work there on that other side. Y'all can see now. I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can hurry up and load some of this. So if I can load some of this, let's get it in. Let's get it up. Let's get it going. And then we'll take us a real quick spin around the claim here. I'll show you what I've done, what my plans are. Kind of why I've done what I've done. Now this is the Rivertown cut, so you can see we're starting to really get a lot of the dirt out. We're just having to carry things up to the wash plant via the wheel loader. There's no real other option right at the minute to be able to take your dirt and load it out any other way. You could, I guess, load it up in your the excavator, but you're still going to have to dig it and then roll your wheels or your tracks all the way back, and that's just too much. Oh, the pump is off, ain't it? Are we still pumping water? Nope. So we're just washing rocks. Well, looky there. Well, good for y'all, man. Y'all totally, yeah. I missed that one big time. Thank you for that, Blue. Can I take the cap off? No? Okay. All right. Back in business. See, that's what this was good to have chat here. All right, there we go. All right, let's fire back up. There we go. They're all like, yeah, look at there, Dix. All right, gonna head out. I'm on baby duty. I hear you, man. Sleep when you can. All right. Sounds good there, Host Claw. Have a good buddy. Yeah, so sponsors, man, where y'all at? Hit that pulling an FTG. There it is. Hey, your bump's not on there, guy. Hey, what's up, Dalen? How are you, man? So Danish, if you go back to, I was trying to think, someone else. I think you have to turn your phone, instead of landscape, turn it like this, turn it up, and then scroll. I think at the bottom of the description they said the subscribe button's down there. I think is what they said. If you're on mobile. Yes, Eric, pull it FTG. Woo! All right. All right, so we're getting close here. This is gonna be good. We're getting close. We're starting at 20.8, so that was a collection yesterday of 10 points. We hired a worker yesterday. They put in, I think, about 3 or 4 ounces of gold. So then that kind of got us up there. So this is kind of our tallied collection off what we had in the past couple of days as well. So I'm hoping if we can, yeah, I'd love to have a really nice cleanup. You know, like say a 20 plus cleanup. But we might have to get into the 100 percentiles there on the buckets to get that. The buckets are really where your gold's at. The miner's moss you can kind of like half deal with, because the miner's moss really doesn't give you that much. But your real big gold winners are in those buckets down there at the bottom of the duplex jig. So can you go first person on the Wilder Uncle and my dad only a big sawmill? Let me get that one. Oh, gotta get a hashtag. There you go, Angel. Appreciate your sub, man. Just pulled it if. Man, thank you there, Digger66A. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, Dwayne pulled an FTG. Forgot to start the wash plant generator and pump before loading. Oh, we did that. Yeah, we've already done it. We've been there, done that, man. It's all right. It would be nice if you had a little alert. But then again, you should be paying attention to those things. But sometimes, man, you just get in that rhythm. It's just boom, 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 boom. All right, so let me just, because I need a break from the monotony of the just pushing this down there. Brandon Yates, thank you, bud. Appreciate the arrival into the live stream. Not a minute too late. So let's leave this for right here just for a minute. So I'm gonna hop out. So everyone that's new, that's just kind of come in, asking what claim it is, want to see. Okay, well let me see what he's got going on here. So we had eventually started. Now we've got really 3 or 4 different main entry areas. Now we have essentially kind of dug out most of all this. So most of the terrain here with in Rivertown starts up here where these where you can see they're all kicked over and broken. Thank you there, Derek, as well. Thank you for your subscription as well. So 54, so got to be somewhere to 55, 40 or so. So, woo, wow, you guys are really showing up tonight. Showing up, showing out. So thank you, man. Appreciate that, guys, as always. I still say it. It's humbling. It's very, very awesome. Very cool. All right, so these stakes right here dictate where the actual terrain deformation starts, where they've lined up the border lines for it. So all the way down here, everything was all of this kind of like darkish, muddy-looking dirt that we have here. So we've taken the bulldozer. We've gone through a few different. Now we did have this all leveled out. So this just really was a continuation and went all the way out. So I think what I'm probably going to do is bring the bulldozer back around, and we'll probably smooth this out and bring it on around to the corner there. And then everything else, we'll just kind of start digging into that. Now, the one thing that the whole key to all this is going to be what happens with the dump truck. So the whole idea, and the reason that I've done this, you say, well, I mean, it's kind of stupid because you're still going to have to load it up with the front end loader. Well, if the rock truck comes in and is good, I'm trying to see if I can hop up on this next tier. There we go. So if the dump truck brings in, the whole idea is that you'll be able to use the excavator, and we'll basically be able to dig out tier by tier by tier. So think of it as, eating an inverted cake backwards. So we've already started here. This thing essentially would turn around and start digging all of this all the way back out. So we would essentially, on this side, once we make it to that point, we'll have the dump truck that'll be able to go straight in, and then it'll be able to turn and go straight up to the wash plant. So that'll all be level, smooth, and we would dig neither from the top or from the tier we're on behind us, spin around, throw it in the dump truck, then the dump truck can ride it off, dump it, and then we can do more loading on that way. Same thing once we hop up to the next tier, we've still got the next tier to do the exact same thing. So we can start digging away at this, put stuff in the dump truck, drive it right off of this tier that we clear off ourselves, and then that can continue to go on. So we're just literally just kind of peeling away the layers of the onion. And then earlier today we did this really cool. So if you want to know more about the bulldozer, more kind of your finite detailed usage with it, we kind of looked at coming over here with the bulldozer. You can see we kind of got us a nice little flat place here right where the cursor's at. Comes right over here, comes right up the lift, and then right here make your left turn, cut up the hill here, and we've got a perfect inclined. Now it's a little bit on the bigger side. I think the big excavator will hop in here, but this is a really cool, nice little ride because we'll be able to come up here and then get set up on this top tier. Now we can do whatever we want to. Maybe we want to dig this one away from this side. We could do that. We could also cut us another road back down into there if we want to, continue something on down that side of the claim, or we could just hang it off here and just dig literally this whole entire plateau off. But what we haven't done or what we haven't finished is figuring out how to join this plateau here. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to recess a road right here, so this one goes straight where my cursor is following, where I'm walking here on the screen. To where we get right here, and then this is going to lead you to a left turn, and that takes you right back down to the middle of the claim again. So I'm hoping that we can we'll be able to widen this out a little bit so the rock truck can use this road as well. So if that's the case, then good. Then after that, so thank you there, yes, Win, appreciate that as always. And then after that, I think what I'm going to try to do is start up here at the top, and I'm going to be able to bring and go straight this way. And level this whole entire thing out, go all the way across the left, push all this dirt in, and leave us somewhere over here to where we can level this off and have a complete flat, almost like a fourth tier, because we'd have one on the floor, 2, 3, and this would be 4. So the fourth tier would go all the way around the top and would hopefully join up with this one, although I don't think I'm going to have enough dirt to do that. But essentially that would be the idea. And then from there on, we'll have to cut us a new road because after we've dug those front ones out, there won't be anything left to do. So, it kind of goes to show with this game, especially you guys watching now, if you're just kind of curious, like, man, what all can you do with this besides just load it with the wheel loader? There's going to be more updates, more content dropping. But you can see just really, I mean, I know we're on day 62, but not all of that has been done with just hauling and pulling stuff in. So it's still really cool to see that this kind of construction stuff can really be pulled in. So I hope it's something you guys are hopefully learning a little bit off of. Anytime you see the live streams, feel free to come in and ask questions with some of this equipment. I spend a lot of time on it, and I'm learning. I've learned quite a bit about, especially the bulldozer. That's the one that really, that's where all of this happens. Every single bit of all this has really happened because I've figured out how to really use the bulldozer. So just about every time I do stuff with the bulldozer, or if you ever see it in the title, dozing and washing, I mean, that's what we spend our time doing today. So anytime you see any of that stuff, come in, ask questions, come check it out. look at those videos when they come up if you want a little help on that bulldozing, and just fast forward through the video till you find those particular parts. Watch them, see what I do, and see if you can do the same thing on your claims as well. And oh, by the way, I want to throw this out because I got to thinking about this the other day. Make sure that right here, full tilt, if you've got pictures of your own claim that you would like to showcase there, if you're on PC and playing the game, go ahead and snap some snapshots there, and then send those to me on Twitter. You can access those through your Steam community screenshots. It does save them to a disk file, so you can access those. Copy them up, send them to me there on, and tweet those at me there on Twitter. I would love to see what you've got going on in your claim, especially even if it's something different, what I've never even thought of. So I'd love to see that as well. So connect with me there on Twitter. That's the big one I really want to continue to do. So that's the best place to connect with me. So awesome. Looks like a real quarry. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going for there, Def. And by the way, Def, it's good to see you, man. Dinner time, Jason says. All right, man. Good deal. iOS Gamers back again. Awesome there, Andy. Yeah, about every single live stream, man. We always go into a pretty good in-depth, detailed look at just just using this stuff. I mean, it is confusing, and I've started many profiles back over trying to figure out how to do stuff. The one thing I will say is always go in and save. Always go in and save your game before you start messing big time with terrain. So if you get one place done, save it, and then come back and then do it again. It's always the best thing to do. Blue type's like save. All right. Okay. It was every night, morning, and I know, right, Strike? Yes. Now that's it. Yep, Team Deer Slayer. That's the idea, is to have the rock truck always below the excavator, so I can literally just dig and then boom, dig and then boom, dig and boom, and et cetera, et cetera. So hopefully it works like I've got a, I see it in my mind. I'm like, well, I know it would be good to have it work that way. We were talking with the developers yesterday. And they came in and chat and hung out with us for a while. And the one thing that he asked if there's suggestions or anything, and I'd made the comment like it'd be great to have a space out here that we could be able to stockpile, that had actual terrain up there, that we could stockpile our own pay up here right by the wash plant. That way we could use an excavator, give us a little bit of a break from just using the front end loader all the time. And he didn't seem opposed to that. Like they would actually look at that and see if that's something maybe that could be implemented in the game. So that would be kind of a little bit of a game changer in regards to the dump truck, because that would really give it some validity. Be something that you'd want be something you'd want. They don't actually load those and then dump straight into the wash plant. They don't really do it that way, but they do load a lot with front loaders, and they do load a lot with excavators in these plants. So that would definitely be really cool if that got put in. So yeah. You typically, anytime I start working with terrain, I save, more than likely. The disappearing truck. No, Michael, honestly, man, I have not seen anything about it. I've not experienced the disappearing truck. I gotta say, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to say the least. Buckets on top of there. Oh yeah, you throw in the magnet. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Matt. All right, let's see what our buckets are at. We gotta be getting close here. We donated $1. Yeah. I think I remember that too. I think I was playing some farm sim or something. That was a long time ago, man. It feels like a long time. I mean, I've not even been a streamer for a year. I mean, I've only been doing this for, I started in Account was created in October. I didn't make my first upload till like the middle of December, I think. It's about 9 months, I guess. Oh, nice, John. Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I like the idea of their maintenance that they've got going on with them. I think that's a really cool option. But yeah, well, maybe if the design is, I will say this: those guys have an open and a closed Facebook for the backers. The backers get a closed Facebook because they get a privy access to updates that are in the game, and I don't honestly check that as much as I probably should. But I don't know how much of that I can actually, come out here and tell you guys if I know. But I'm not sure how much of that they want out information. They may want to make those announcements. So I typically have not gone very much into the closed Facebook group, but they do have an open one, and they also have a Steam community access page there where they're starting to put some of their other stuff on there. They're putting like their roadmaps to updates, those kinds of things. So if there's something you're interested in doing, definitely look those up. Nick, I'm not sure if you're still around, or one of the other mods, if you guys have one of those links and stuff in there from the Steam community or Facebook. I know we had them the other night. I need probably to see all that stuff, but I think Nick grabbed them the other time. I'm not sure if he's still around or not. But anyway, if not, I'll try to get those in, and I'll at least put those in the description, so that way if you want to keep up with those things, y'all can definitely bookmark them, and you can do them. There you go, Blue. Yeah, there you go. That's it. The Steam community. So there's a little updates there with in regards to that. So very good on that, Blue. Appreciate that. And I think there's one for Facebook. I'm not sure if it's their game edition or if they've got an actual open just group that's separate from the game page. But they've been putting some updates and some other stuff in there. So it's good stuff. Is that Timoteo or Timoteo? Either way, sounds good. Timoteo Raka. Yeah, they did. They've already patched some bugs, which is always great. I always love it when devs start doing that right off the bat. And that was the main reason we haven't got any kind of rock trucks content, anything like that. So hopefully they can get this next bug. This next bugs fix will get them in the good spot there, where they'll be able to start pulling some other content out. So I know the whole idea was for them to get that stuff going first, and then start rolling out some content. So once they get there, then I'm thinking rock truck and maybe a few other things. I'm not sure how much they're going to bring out, or if it's going to be a juicy drop here, a juicy drop there. So we'll just have to see. Not even icon on the map. Oh no! Now I will say I did at the very first, Michael. We had an issue here. That's why I'm missing my hood. I never found my hood. I don't know where it went. But the truck, it was hooked up to the trailer we saved, and then when we came back to the game, it's like it started shaking really fast, and then it just almost like it exploded everywhere. The truck didn't, but the hood fell off of it, and all my cables and stuff in the truck went everywhere. Kind of comical, because I was just sitting there on the stream going, "What in the world just happened?" So, but anyway, I don't know if that's the same thing, but maybe it was because I had the trailer and all the rest of the stuff. It just didn't, just plop out of there. But yeah, it's. I think some of that stuff has been fixed. I think. Hey, from Belgium. Well, awesome, man. Well, thanks for stopping in all the way from Belgium. It's awesome. I'm on the East Coast here in the U.S., so welcome to you. Yeah, there you go, SPS. I do wish the front end loader and the bulldozer had attachable. I do wish they had attachable rings that you could attach cables to and pull them with the excavator. So if they did get stuck, instead of just doing an easy reset, you could actually go in there and do that. That would be pretty nice. All right, let's see. I don't want to dig too far into that because that's going to be our road. So I want to get that tier. I want to do with the excavator. So I don't want to do too much more on that. Let's go look at our totals there. We might be getting ready to start. Start doing some stuff here. Let's just see. I want to see if this front end loader is going to be able to manage. Let's see if it's going to be able to manage the terrain here. I have not really tested this, so we'll see. It shouldn't have a problem. This is going to be the only one. I didn't really get a chance to really like clean this up all the way totally, so we might have to kind of finesse it in here just a little bit. Oh man, look at that. Big FTG for the win. Everybody's like, wow. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Oh, and then we got stopped. So there's the idea. So so there's the premise of what the rock truck could do. Now I'm assuming the rock truck is going to be at least as wide as the wheel loader. I can see it down at the machine shop. It does have a cover on it. Now the only thing is this one's pretty skinny, so I don't know that the wheel loader would actually fit down here, but we can certainly give it a whirl and see if it'll fit. It's kind of a little tight turn there. I might wind up getting it stuck in here. Yeah, I think it's I need to get that little piece right there stopping me. All right, well I'll come back here and fix that with the bulldozer. That's not a big deal. I haven't even really worked on that part much. I need to. That may be what we do. Maybe tomorrow we work on finishing off that and getting our tier 3 started. But that's pretty awesome. I'm really happy we got that going. So this could all be. We did get to start ripping this part right here. You can see it's all different terrain and so. Hey, what's up there? Yeah, what's everybody saying? Hey to Def? Yeah. I think I saw. Did I see Ryan in here too? Oh, there's Ryan. He took the hood off to cut weight. There you go. What's up, Ryan? How are you, man? When's the cleanup, Brad? I think we're going to go ahead and get started on it right now. I think we've shoveled enough dirt. Now that we don't have to have 6 gazillion buckets down there for miners moss, it'll go a lot quicker. So everyone, hang on. So we're going to do a little gold cleanup here, as is a custom with our FTG live streams. There we go. So what we're going to do is you be thinking about an ounce that you think we're going to be at cleanup wise. So maybe we find 14 ounces, maybe we find like yesterday, maybe we find 10, maybe we find 7. You have to guess something more than 1 or 2. You got to be going for a realistic number. So everything we've done up until now, minus the tier 2 cleanup, has been at least 7 ounces, I think, or more. So I'm going to go put 1 more bucket in for good measure. So be thinking about it. Don't let me know yet. Just be thinking about it now. And then once we get ready to start doing the cleanup, then I'll ask you guys to go ahead and throw your guesses in. And you may say, well, what are we playing for there, Bob? And if I had me a hot girl, I'd have her click the mouse and show you. But anyway, it's just the backgrounds that we've been running are developer issue backgrounds to all of us backers to have and do what we want to. So running a Saha, thank you. Appreciate that subscription. And so they've given us those 4K. We've got 1080p's. We've got some widescreen ones. So I'll send you a screen grab on email if you win. If you're the closest without going over. It's just something really simple. It's nothing big, but it is kind of cool because it's a custom background that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else unless you did back the project, which in any case you're more than free to, obviously not get it since you'd already have them. Maybe we'll just save it, roll it over for the next guys to be able to use. Maybe we'll take the second closest if that's the case. So if you already have them, let me know. All right. What are we at? All right, 3. Cool. 3 hours. That's 76 and 52. This might be a good cleanup. Woo. All right, let's get to work. So be thinking about those numbers, and then when I ask you to, you guys can just drop them up in chat. So we've got pretty much everything set up there anyway. So we got 2 buckets down there. So what we're going to need is 3 miner's moss mats. Try saying that fast 3 times. 3 miner's moss mats, a bucket. So we'll need 2 more buckets to get down. So welcome to our gold table and our gold cleanout room. It's a pretty awesome room that we've got up there. So we'll run this over and we'll dump it down here because we've got to take our screens, our miner's moss out, doing a little cleanup here. So all 3, we got to fill it up with water first. Don't forget that. Sterling, your finger don't work. Night bite. And thank you there. Is that Sucius or Sucios? Maybe. Sucios Life. $7.97. Thank you for your subscription. Well, thank you there, Dev. Appreciate that. 10 British pounds there. Are y'all do the, what do they call it? Quid? Y'all call them quid, I think. British pounds. Ripe old shot there, Def Old Git. Appreciate your donation. As always, man, it's always great to have you along. And I think, and thanks for the subscription there, Zachary Caldwell. I think, Def, you are leading our super chatters. Get absolutely nothing except your name scrolling across the top there for for what 3 hours. It's a good deal. And I think Def just started him out. He actually raced legend cars. I've been finding out a lot about their Def over the past couple of days, just getting a chance to hang out with him on the TeamSpeak and the community stuff. And he's used to race, or does race, or did race legend cars over in the UK, which he did a bunch of videos and had some stuff on his channel. So that's awesome, Def. He's also just started out doing some of his own streaming stuff, kind of getting started with that. So yeah, go check out my old buddy there, Mr. Def, and see what you think. He's just getting started, so he's he's asking questions and eager to learn. So all right, so I'm gonna throw all these right down here real quick, and we'll pick those up. We'll wash them up in our buckets, and then we'll do our little cleanup here. Won't take us too long now. They've kind of cut a lot of the they've cut a lot of our little stuff out. You couldn't wash these. You could wash like all these in one bucket for a lot, and you could kind of double your input. Some of them would have like a I mean, some of them would almost have like an infinite, you know, gold count. You could just keep washing the moss out and keep adding gold to it. So now it's a little bit different. They don't do that as much anymore. So you'll see the water get muddy. And there's Neb Plays. Well, there you go. So Neb's also does some streaming. Are you back up and going there, Neb? I know he was doing some Lawn Farm Sim, and a big supporter of us all the way from the beginning. So I always gave Neb a good shout out there. He was always very supportive here of the channel. So appreciate your support as well, Neb. All right, yeah. So you can see I only wash it once. And I need to ask CH what this is down here. I think that this is another sluice pan spot. So maybe this is neither where something is going to go or can go, or this is like where a hog pan sluice can go down there. We'll have to see. And did that did it alert up there on screen, Def? Your super chat there. I kind of feel like it didn't. Oh, it's still racing. Okay. All right. Well, good deal, man. Gonna put that up there and just get it out of the way. Alright, so we got 2 more. Well, yeah, no problem there, Neb. No problem as always, man. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes it did. Okay, good deal. Yeah, pink lumberjack shirt. Yeah, okay. I don't have a pink lumberjack, but I just had to wear my other lumberjack shirt. I meant to wear it tonight, and then I just totally forgot. Then anyway, all right, so 4 buckets here. So these 2 are good already, so we don't have to do anything now. They're not going to be full because, there we go. But you can tell they have got some concentrate, and when you put them in there, especially when you put them in the wave table up there, it goes crazy. So your big gold concentration is always going to be down here with these bad boys. So I'm going to go ahead and make it daylight on our way back up to the our wave table. We'll be right here at it. Alright, let's see, there it is. Alright, so we'll make it dawn. Good thing we ain't making it rain up in here. Everybody's like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. Alright. So there's one, so we gotta grab the other 2. It would be nice if we'd be able to pull 2 buckets in by yourself. So this is the only thing. I like having my wave table up there. It's just separate. It's away from everything else. So I'm good with it being up there. Some people don't, you know, I'm sure you might would. I guess equally you could put it right there in the shed. And that way you could load everything up in a truck and take it there. But I guess I'm kind of following in the ways of the old Hoffman crew. So I like taking it up to a tent and have, you know, my own little sesh here with my gold and the wave table, just taking every little 1/10 of an ounce in. So it seems like we do a lot now. Not any big nugget cleanups or anything. So, phew. I should get a pink lumberjack shirt. Yeah, thanks. You couldn't see anything. I know. Yeah, and it's yeah. I mean, you could run the brightness up on your phone, but it eventually goes bad. So yeah, I typically don't do much, and I don't mess with the work lights. It's too much work. They fall over if the least little bit of hit on them. So we'll stick all these here. Let's go ahead and stick our other buckets. Let's go ahead and put them back on the shelf there. Don't need them, thank goodness. All right, should be one more. We'll be good to go. Look golden already. Yeah, we'll see. A couple of them do. A couple of them are the duplex jig ones. They're the good ones. They're the ones that they're really got the gold rich material in them. The moss, yeah, they got the finer stuff in there definitely, but yeah, it's not the big old, not the big old. All right, so we are ready to start cleaning up. So mods, get your stuff ready. I'm going to go ahead and get the pumps on. So guys, give me, before we start pouring dirt, we're going to give you about, how about this? I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes. How about that? 3 minutes. You guys go ahead, throw up your guesses. Even if you're new, if you've never said anything in the channel, throw a guess up in ounces. So 9.3, 30.1, 20.2, only one guess per person. So think about it. I'm going to put 3 minutes on my clock here while I'm setting up the rest of my stuff. You'll hear it probably come through the microphone. So 3 minutes, and then we will, there you go. So we're starting. 3 minutes is counting down now. So go ahead and throw your stuff in there, and then, oh, you're leaving, Nick? You're not even going to guess a number? Come on, man. Literally just hang out with us. I know it's 1 year time. Just hang out for like 10 more minutes. Baby, don't leave. He's like, okay. Oh, look at Blue, man. Blue's going, he's going to triple digits. He said, man, I'm going down to the 1,000th. All right, so we'll go and get our wave table shaking and grooving up there. We'll get our water turned on. Oh, come on, man. You know you want to. You know you want to. All right, so there's that. And a lot of good guesses in there. People's all around the same ones. It's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. All right, so we got 1 minute and 50 seconds. So if you're there, you want that last bit of you want a chance at there. Oh, here, let me just, while we're waiting this last minute, I think I can put them up there. Yeah, so all these that are rolling here, you see underneath my screen and background. So here's a few of the concept art. Actually, can I do this? Let's hide the game for just a quick hot second. Nope, can't do that. There you go. So here are some of the screen grabs that we have. So you guys can actually see what's going on and what we've got access to. So these are some of the original stuff that they had as a part of our developer pack that they sent us for back in Gold Rush. So we got all these really cool backgrounds. These are just going through some of the, we've got 4 buckets there, Mike. 2 from the, 2 are 3 miners moss mats a piece, and then the other 2 buckets are from the duplex jig. And then here was, I think, one of the later ones. Hey, Patrick, what's up, man? Good to see you there, bud, as always. Blue's going to be mad if it's 5086. So here, I think, is a future. There's the wave table there. So all these are super duper high-res 3D renders. So these make great backgrounds because they're not busy. So you got room for all your icons. There's one with the bulldozer. So good stuff there on that one. So what are timers at? All right, so 30 seconds. Get your last ones in. 30 seconds. Funny, Nick. Come on, man. You know you want to, man. Get you a guess in there, Nick. Get you a guess in there, bud. Mods, you get yourself a guess in there. Don't slim out. Go ahead and get you a guess in. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Somebody wants to work for me. Of course they do, because we're just making gold left and right. Whew. All right, timer's done. That's it. All right, Mike was the last one. Very good. Here we go. Let's start pouring some gold in here. Let's get it back up. There we go. And we'll go full screen again. There we go. Awesome. Okay, Nick, I'll give you that. 8.6. Nick was he was getting his last thing in, so he's staying up late. I'll give him that. All right, so Nick was the last one there. He came in. That could have been internet. So, all right, here we go. So here's our 2 from the bucket. Let's do our Miner's Moss first. So let's write it down. Always got to write this down. I need another piece of paper. All right. Dadgummit. All right, I guess I'll have to use my notes. All right. All right, so we're now at 20.847. And think of there, I have no idea. KY Whites, is that White SV? So Kai White SVT, SVT like a Ford SVT. So 847. There we go. So there's what we're at. That's why I just want to make sure we had our starting totals. Here we go. Slow. I hate the Miner's Moss. They're so stupid. The Buckster, thank you for your subscription. Oh, there was some gold in that one. Look at there, man. There was some gold in that one. Dick. Shame on you. Look at there. So that was pushed it up to about 7 ounces there. But we still got our big cleanups here. So, all right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there she goes. She's climbing up now. Those are always the good ones. And is that Brimlina123? Thank you for your subscription. All right, somewhere up around 10. Let's see. Now, this one was about almost 70% full. Let's see what we got. Wow, those are usually the really good ones, and there was nothing in that bucket. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of work for freaking 11 ounces of gold. I'm not going to lie. Woo! Oh boy, that one stung, guys. That one stung. So I think sometime I'm gonna have to test the bulldozed dirt. Does it produce as much as regular soil? Woo! All right, somebody do the math on me on that. There's still hope on that, man. All right, 31.812 minus 20.847. 20.847. So let's see. I'm going to do that real quick. 20.847. So let's see. 20. All right. 31.812 minus 20.847 equals 10.965. That's what we got. So 10.965. So who was close there, mods? Who was closest without going over? 10 point. I see Neb coming to 11.2. Oh, Spencer's all about 5 ounce. Yeah, it's we've had a couple of different ones. When we had the first update, we did something like almost 20, and then we did 15, and then we did 10, and then tonight we did 11. So Ryan Avery 10.3. Is that what we got there? Is that what we got, mods? I'm going to make sure we get a consensus on that. Make sure we sift through everything. Ryan Avery. All right, Ryan. Well, congratulations there, bud. Now, if you got phones, iPads, these things, now they are in landscape, but they are in high res, so you can pick something out that you can, you can use as you can use your background for that. So if you got phones, mobile, PC, it'll work for all of it. It's just simply a high-res PNG or a JPEG. You can put it in on anything. So there you go. So fulltiltfarming@gmail. Just email me. I'd emailed our winner yesterday as well, and I haven't heard back from him, but I emailed him, so he's good. And then there you go, man. All right there, Fryer. Have a good one. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for us today. It's 31.8 ounces. I guess tomorrow we can go smelt what we have. Go ahead and cash that, get our money, and see what gold is selling, and see what it is. So 45.54 4,600 goal. I mean, we started at a 4,500 goal and put on over 120 some subs just in this last 3.5, 4 hours. Absolutely remarkably insane. Sponsors, you guys are awesome. Thanks for your sponsorships and super chatters as well, which is all who's rolling up there at the top of our screen. Those are all guys that have put in super chats. That's all of your super chats added together. Figured out a way to kind of display that where everything's added in and not everything separated. So thank you there, Lewis Sherms. Appreciate that. So stream tomorrow is going to start between 10:30 and 11, give or take. That's Eastern Standard Time. I never really ever go earlier than that because I know most people are not expecting it. Oh, sorry, that was Matt LeBlanc and then Lewis Sherm. So thank you guys for your subscriptions. Awesome. Well, and let me throw a couple of special shout outs there. Raptor came in, hung out with us a little bit, so thanks for coming and hanging out and shooting a breeze with us for a little bit tonight, Raptor, as well. You guys want to see some Mud Runner gameplay? He got the actual Mud Runner, not the Spin Tires version that that everyone was trying to bounce views off of. But yeah, he's got the real Mud Runner. So go see some of that. And he actually streams some of that tonight. So hopefully he'll upload that tomorrow, the next day. So that's awesome to see. And then yeah, well, thank you there, Andy. Appreciate that, man. Always good. It's always good fun, man. It's a cool deal. Yes, sir. There you go, Def. Yeah, hashtag Matt LeBlanc. Well, I'm awesome. Well, you're awesome, Paul. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. It is really awesome. So we'll start tomorrow 10:30 to 11. So thanks again to sponsors. Thanks again to subs. Thanks again to everybody that comes in and chat and actually comes in and is a part of that. Without this, without you guys as that integral piece of the puzzle there, this wouldn't be nearly what it is today. So I've got all you guys to thank for that. So much appreciated. Moderators as well. A big salute goes to you guys. Y'all do your jobs, do them well. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Like I said, we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll neither be at this claim. Maybe we'll do some more dozing and create that third tier tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to another claim and do something different. And like I say every night, you seriously, if you guys have some ideas of some things you want to do, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. I'll be more than happy to stream some good idea stuff. If you guys will say, hey, I'd love to see you do this, love to see you do that. Oh, and right at the end of the stream, another $10 from Patrick Johnson. So thanks, man. Appreciate that. That is awesome, man. What a way to go out on the stream, man. That's awesome. Yes, Private Joker 2011. Yes, 100% clean. I know, Lewis, we need to, man. I know we need to. So thank you there, Patrick, again, checking in with the $10 super chat. So as always, that is awesome. And I need to see if it starts uploading that on the I need to start to see if it uploads that on the super chatters. I'll be interested to see. Some of you guys, new guys especially, should be jumping up there. So I'll have to check on that. So yeah, full clean out would be good. That would be good. I'll see what we can get done on the next time. So yes, I'll be on YouTube. Okay, so real quick, the way that this usually works, Ref Man, is it will go up immediately after this, after about 5 or 6 minutes, but it's only going to play like the last hour. So pretty much, oh man, don't worry about it, Patrick. You know, I appreciate it. As soon as it's done processing, you guys will have access to the whole thing. So I don't hold the videos back and then upload them when I want to. So this stream, every stream that I do always goes back into. So I've got on the YouTube channel, I've got a full YouTube. It's the very first one. It's the Gold Rush playlist. So every video and every YouTube thing that I do live stream goes into that playlist, and it always updates via the newest one in the pack. So I always have the newest upload. That always is immediate. So give it a few hours. Maybe it's up in the morning you wake up. If you want to catch it, or tomorrow afternoon, it'll be up. It'll be ready to go, and then it'll be there. So just look for it. Look for the title. Look for the click screen on it, and you'll be good to go, man. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you here all on the next one. Gun new kid, hashtag new kid. Well, great to see you guys, and yes, awesome, sounds good. Well, listen, guys, I'm gonna be out, so I will see you all tomorrow, 10:30 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll get it going. We'll haul some more dirt. We'll bulldoze some more dirt. We'll maybe be at a new claim. If you guys want to see a new claim, hit me up. Leave me a comment here on one of these videos, or at least this video. Leave me a comment, and then that's where we'll go. We'll set something up. We'll move some dirt. We'll wash some rocks. We'll have a good time. We'll give something else away tomorrow, another background or something like that. So, Ryan, don't forget to send me that email. And, guys, we'll see you later. Peace out, guys. FTG United.